don't know for Shout Out of the Week. If you guys want to have one, you might as well start thinking about it now. For those of you wondering who I'm talking to, that's Quinn Gallagher. Pronounced Quinn Gallagher, but it's spelled like
Taylor's brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law, and sitting to his left. We have a camera on them?
Yeah.
Move the... Yeah, that's right. Get them new cameras on them, boss. Oh, he's moving this one for a second. My man's a little fucked up right now. There they are. There they are. Ooh.
Hey, so as you can see, these cameras rotating.
I want to make sure I get that.
Yeah, you're right. You are right.
So we'll go ahead. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say the boys are loaded up with some new cameras,
bro, and we're looking like we know what the fuck we're doing.
I know.
You know what's crazy is we used to steal power from a different warehouse. Shout out Wedgwood, Houston, dude. We used to steal power. Which one am I looking at? Steal power from you guys.
The RV building, we would have to go and ask the guy running the RV business, like, hey, are you gonna have any RVs parked in here today? If not, can we use the outlet?
Mm-hmm.
And he'd have to sign off on it. Remember one time we had to stand out there and wait for somebody to move their RV so we could get going on the podcast.
Yeah. And look at us now. The new camis.
We're doing it. Now we got these.
Who's this one for? What's
4Ks?
Is this extra boy?
It'll be for the guests, but since we don't have one, it goes back. That's our
Panasonic 4Ks. And then we got that boy in the middle right there. What's that middle piece doing?
That's your double.
That's just
shot.
That's a double shot. It used to sit right there. Look how much open it feels like. Dude, we had an open concept now on this bus.
Blast, zoom all the way out on that one and then zoom all the way in on the boys just to let them know what type of versatility we have.
We have versatility like that?
Yes.
This thing's got 180 degrees?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's on a little swivel deal.
No, I'm talking about the one in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Full 360.
Oh, yeah, that one can turn around.
Okay, here's what I meant, dude, is when it's sitting stationary, can it see? Does the camera have peripheral vision?
I mean, I'm sure it does. You zoom out and zoom in. You zoom out, you see more of the screen.
It's not one of those wide angles.
I'm triggered right now because you're making me feel so stupid.
Well, I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, are you talking about on your iPhone when you go from 1 time to 0.5?
Like fish angle. It's not the fish eye. It's just like the normal camera.
What's that? You know what does have good peripherals? A Chevy Silverado, dude.
Right, baby.
The most durable, reliable vehicle on the road. What's going on here? Oh, we already got an issue. Oh, and I didn't read it first, so you know it's going to be a turbulent flight on this ad read.
You got to go ahead.
It's right around the corner, and if you're looking for the perfect gift for the dad in your life, you need to get him a Chevy Silverado.
Amen.
What a big gift to get.
Amen.
But if you did that, dude, you can't do wrong from then on.
Cancel
dude.
Christmas.
Cancel all of them.
But for real though, like you get your dad a Chevy, like you don't have to get him
Father's Day?
you don't have to get him anything for Christmas.
If you nothing. Silverado is as hardworking as the dad you can always count on. From
Dependable.
the popular LT model all the way to the top line high country, these new 2022 Chevy Silverado have the designed interior which gives the cabin a spacious and more premium feel and make dad feel right at home. Available 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen.
Large.
And offers the 12.3-inch reconfigurable drive information center for new levels of personalization. Plus, the first ever Silverado ZR2 takes off-road capability to the next level for the most adventurous dad. Learn more about Chevy Silverado at chevy.com. Okay. Yeah, there were a couple bumps there.
Buddy, you did good, man.
Dude, I've been getting way better at reading.
Getting a lot better.
I've been getting a lot better at reading.
He has, man.
Speaking of reading, your boy's doing some reading on Saturday.
Yeah, tell me more.
I'll be doing Quinn and Keisha's wedding. Sitting up there.
Oh.
Yes, dude. Yes, sitting up there. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today.
What's that called? Like, what do you got to get? What kind of certification?
I'm ordained minister. I'm fucking ordained. Ain't that cool as shit?
It's scary, too.
I've done a wedding. Shout out Joey Montana. He's a tier 1. He's a tier 1 cat.
Is he?
Yeah, I did his wedding. It was like right around this time, about 3 or 4 years ago. And I sweated and butchered the whole thing. It was awful. I felt terrible. But the parents were so nice. Like, you did so good.
I'm sure you did better than what you probably were thinking.
It really was like one of those ad reads before you read them.
I was going to say, you're going to crush it on Saturday because you've done nothing but get repetitions week after week, twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah. You're dialed in for the wedding on Saturday. I'm ready. And I'm excited. And I just can't wait to make you guys all proud. What's that? Oh, yeah, my outfit. I'm going all black. I'm doing the Catholic priest fucking, what is it, little white button in the middle. I have a black cowboy hat on, and I have a 6-shooter in my pocket with black cowboy boots. Just in case someone wants to do something, I'm ready, dude. Are you going to be dressed to the nines? You can't let the freaking ordained minister, like, outdress you with a cowboy hat, all these bells and whistles. You're going to stand up there and look at Taylor like, come on, man. Like, can you take off the hat?
Quinn, if you're going to talk, if you're going to speak in that pod, you need to use the mic, please. Because right now it sounds like Will's talking to a ghost. He's just staring at the wall like a
that's
special
that's
kid.
on me.
I'm just keeping it classic.
Staring at the wall like a special kid.
Just keeping it classic.
Hey, easy, boss, easy, man. Hold that shit to your mouth.
Boss is fired up about all the new equipment and technology.
Dude, the boss has got to be fired up. You know what
Are
I'm
we
fired
allowed
about?
to talk about where the wedding is?
It's at my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at my house.
It's a magical place.
And I have an update.
Pretty incredible. You can hold that big of an event at your house.
Isn't that something?
Got a big house.
Got a big house. Another thing we need to talk about is we touched on something. Dylan Radins, his groomsmen, they've reached out. They've reached out through Dylan. They feel bad.
Good.
Yes.
Fucking good.
And Dylan goes, hey, they found out you guys were talking shit on the podcast. And I go, good. Like, they need to be better.
Right.
They need to fucking handle themselves a little bit better.
Dylan should have asked for a clip and sent it to the group chat.
100%. That's what we should do is clip that one thing. But apparently, Dylan used the past tense version of love. He said they loved you. And then they heard that. So it sounds like we lost ourselves a couple of viewers. And my answer to that is good. Fucking Jocko Willings, whatever his name is, good, dude. Because if you're not for the boys, if you are a groomsman and you don't throw a bachelor, if you're the best man, the groomsmen are all at fault, but the best man needs to be fucking put down like Old Yeller in the goddamn forest. That is unacceptable.
Think he should be killed?
We should kill him.
I mean, that's a great analogy, but we should fucking kill him.
Yeah, man.
We should kill him.
He's got to go down.
We should kill him.
Yeah. Bro, he's got to go
But you're
down.
right, though.
The power of Christ will compel him on Saturday, dude.
The real ones, bro, like the real tier ones, even tier twos and some tier threes out there, like the real ones who are a fan of this pod and are with the fucking boys, hear the message. And again, the real ones think he's fucking right. They are right.
Yeah.
We need to throw our boys some kind of party. They don't think, oh, I loved him. Now he talks shit and I don't like him anymore. Right. It's his fault. He shouldn't be saying all that. They should think like, take some accountability.
Take some accountability. Stop it. Don't be mad at us for calling out your flaws. Like, fix your flaws. It's not like you were born with the inability to give a bachelor party.
Right.
It's like you have the capability to do that.
And like, dude, bachelor parties, like the boys hang out through college, they hang out in high school, they do all this stuff. But as you get older, bachelor parties are something you look forward to get away a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that one thing, hey bro, when are you getting married? Like low key, like let's get the boys out on a trip.
Yeah, let's go out there.
And they're dropping the ball on that type of shit, dude.
Having an opportunity to go on a bachelor party and sit there with the boys and look around because you're having so much fun and go, hey, we should do this every year.
Every year, yes.
You fucking look around and you go, boys, we should make an annual trip out of this.
Yes.
And everybody fucking agrees.
And you get some like big back deck or like maybe some rooftop house that you got. So you're all standing out there and you're just like, yo, fucking cheers, boys.
And even the boy like me who doesn't smoke a cigar, someone pops them out and goes, you guys want one?
Oh, you know that's me.
You don't have one right now.
Pulling out that Ziploc bag.
Hey, give me a toss. You throw it, I miss it. Give me another one because we got extras.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
you
great
never want to waste. You never want to waste a good.
You never want to waste a good star. That was I maybe overstepped when I just said that just now.
I'm going downstairs and finding it in the yard because we're gonna bring it back up.
Oh, it's gonna be like that.
It's like that.
And I know that I've kind of reevaluated the way I look at like tier 1s, 2s, and 3s because like we're getting bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Like tier 1 to me is like it's probably a prestigious group of 100. You know what I'm saying? Like 100 cats in there because it's.
You think so?
I think there's 100 people listening to us right now, legit holding a gun, going, if he really wants to kill him,
they want us to
we'll
fucking do this.
Kill him. You know what I'm saying?
Some Rico Boscos. Hey, some Rico Boscos, dude.
I don't know, but don't, dude. Don't fucking do it.
Just fucking sitting there watching on the big screen at home.
If just say the word. Fucking
if
cock
they need
right
me to
there.
fucking do it, dude.
Yeah. And hey, listen.
Hey, he looked at my story again. He hearted it. Tier 1s, boys.
Dude, those tier 1s fucking rip.
Tier 1s do kind of scare me though.
Why?
Like, because we're getting bigger. And by the way, the boys, we've been doing so much better. Like the news we've had, there's some things going on.
You see a smile?
I know. Genuine. That's a genuine smile. Like we're fired up. Like the boys are getting bigger and people are like enjoying the show. And so there's going to be new people that come in that the tier 1s have to welcome. To me, I feel like the outlook I have on like the tier 1s out there is they're a little like protected, like territorial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they deserve it more than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they don't, but we got to be for all the boys.
Yeah.
You see somebody slipping that's not a tier 1, you don't just say, oh, go figure he's not a tier 1 now unless we're dragging somebody on the internet.
If we got to drag somebody, we got to drag somebody.
We got to drag somebody.
Put them on the bumper. Let's roll.
But other than that, if somebody's out there curious and you see an opportunity, you got to bring them along. We got to recruit these people to be tier 1s.
Right. We're a passionate fan base. There's no question about it. But let's be a inviting fan base as well. There's a time and a place to put people down. Trust me, I love it. When there's a time to fucking really put somebody in the dirt, it's the move.
Yeah, we're all going to be there.
We're all going to be there, and we're all going to go, hey, was that a little much at the end?
Yeah.
But it is what it is at that point.
If he wants to drag somebody, I'll be holding my flower like ready to toss it on the casket, dude.
Dude, you've been doing some shit. You were at was it Charleston?
Bro. Charleston, bro.
3 hours away from JP. Shout out JP.
Shout out JP. I was letting him know. He's like, oh, where you going? And I was like, I don't know yet. I'll let you know. Daniel Island. Shout out Daniel Island. No free shout outs. But went to Charleston, had a great time, got some sun. You see the boy got a little color.
You took off the sunblock.
I went by your strategy.
How great is it?
I went 20 minutes roasting, but they didn't throw me some SPF 30, so I had to go SPF 50. However, I used more of like a smaller dab so I can just smear it as much as possible so I can stay light on it.
That's smart.
And then I reapplied 2 hours after with the SPF 30.
That's good.
And I felt pretty good about it. I feel like I have a little bit more color.
A healthy tint of red to you right now. You know what I'm saying?
I do appreciate that.
And I think that'll settle nice and it'll start your base tan.
Yeah.
Because you're a little behind the sticks right now.
Yeah, I am. I'm backed up a little bit. We false started first play of the game.
It's tough.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's 1st and 15.
Yeah.
That's a hard deal to overcome.
Yeah, especially when you have a plan, the first 10, first 15.
Yeah.
We just going to get into some football talk right now?
Yeah, that's tough. And like, what are you going to do? You kind of have to open up the passing game now.
Yeah.
And those guys are pinning their ears back. They know what you're going to
do. Right.
But you went to saw a concert. What concert did you go to?
Dave Matthews Band. Don't recall any songs that he sang because the boy was vibing so fucking hard. The boy was lit.
What's the main song they sang? What's the number one? Huh? What's that one?
Oh, go ahead, Jack. Go ahead, Jack.
Go crazy,
hey, what's his name like,
Jack?
Hey, Jack, a lot of single mothers out there at the Dave Matthews
Let
Band
them know,
concert,
baby.
bro.
Let them know. Give us your shower song. Dave Matthews Band. Just go to the number one. Okay.
That song?
Yeah. All right. So give us your version of that. Crash into me.
Yeah.
Sound like a little Sinatra on that thing too.
But
Blue
bro,
Eyes back there. Crash into me.
all the clips from last week when we're talking about the summer, the vibes and everything else, like I'm telling you, bro, the boy was fucking.
You were living them all.
Living them all.
That
Walking
fires me
around,
up.
hyping up everybody. You know what I mean? It was a good vibe. I got a little too sauce, I think, because I went live on Instagram that night.
Oh man!
And Domino's Pizza. I was ordering up whatever else we were talking about on Tier Talk.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. We were talking about the Tier Talk. I was like, hey, because they didn't have no sweet heat. I'm like, hey, you guys want me to get Hawaiian? You guys want me to get pepperoni and bacon? I saw some cashier, he was working. He reminded me of somebody else, Stranger Things. So I started like chanting Stranger Things, getting people to chant.
Oh, you're about it.
Yeah, Stranger Things.
Yeah.
People are chanting it, dude. I started calling him 11, even though he doesn't look like 11. He actually looked like a Wyatt off of Ozark, so I got the show completely kind of wrong. But I'm like, 11, where's the pizza? 11. Dude, it was a great night. And I sat there, I ate probably half of both fucking pizzas, dude.
So one full?
Yes.
Was it a large or an extra large pizza?
It was, a couple people wanted the thin crust, so there's a thin crust.
Uh-huh.
I want to say they were mediums.
Now, I like to say like dramatic shit to kind of get a charge out of people, so this might come off that way because I really am not that passionate. But I think thin crust is kind of bullshit. Is that too much? Did I overstep?
I think that'll be good for the internet.
You think the only thing that's more bullshit than thin crust is whatever Chicago thinks they're doing.
Yeah, deep dish is a little much at times.
Got their pizza all fucked up right now.
Deep dish is a little much at times.
Yeah.
But I do love all pizzas. And I will say when I'm ordering and somebody's like, oh, get the thin crust, I was kind of like, fuck, dude, why we got to waste our money on a thin crust? Because here's why I don't mind a thin crust. Emo's Pizza in Missouri is a staple in Missouri, dude. And I love Emo's Pizza, and it is thin crust.
Yeah.
But other than that, I agree. Like, if you're going to Domino's, you're going somewhere else, like thin crust can be bullshit. I'm treading the water because there's some good thin crust out there.
There's some good thin crust. That's why I said, hey, I know this is gonna come off super dramatic. The thin crust, it kind of seems like a waste to me. The regular, I don't know if it's Brooklyn style. I'm not the most pizza savvy guy, but the regular shit.
Yeah,
the one, if I say, hey, think of a pizza right now, that's the pizza that I'm fucking talking about right now.
Brooklyn, New York style?
The Brooklyn, New York style, that's the best pizza in my opinion. That and the Neapolitan's really my favorite.
Neapolitan is
it's
way
really
different than
Neapolitan's really my favorite. And honestly, the best pizza I've ever had was in Canada. Panavino.
Yeah?
Yeah. Talon's best friend's husband. I told you about him.
Yeah, you've told me about it.
School for pizza.
As you said, on June 18th or June 19th, whenever you get out there, you're going to go to that spot and you're going to really indulge yourself.
I'm going to fuck that shit up, dude. I'm going to get weird on some pizza. I'm going to sit in the corner. I'm not going to talk to anybody.
Play some R&B music. Undress it a little bit.
Yeah,
dude. And watch it kind of like... Watch it say, we got some last. We got a tier 1 in the house.
Got a tier 1 in the house. I don't know if Quinn's a tier 1. He's probably a tier 2.
Quinn's definitely...
tier 3?
He's no matter what a tier 3 because he always catches some of the clips and stuff. That's kind of how we keep our relationship alive.
Use the mic if you're going to talk, Quinn.
But yeah, I would say I mean, you got to give him tier 2 status because he's been with us the entire time. He's watched the entire ride.
Yeah. But do you think he was a fan of it, or I'm his brother, so he's like, I gotta support the boy?
I don't know. Here's what I think that started that way, but I think didn't you go out and get live with Bloss one night and you guys are fucking repping the boys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were repping hard for the podcast.
Yeah, remember they're like sending videos and talking about Bussin with the boys. So like
we FaceTimed you guys with people that were like fans of it, trying to rep you guys.
I fucking love that, dude. I fucking love that.
So Nick Hallett, my boy, you know Nick, best man at the wedding.
Outstanding person, great personality, great human being.
Phenomenal, yeah, great human being.
Love him to death.
He texted me today and goes, hey, the UPS guy came by to drop something off and I was wearing my Bussin with the boys shirt and he just looks at me and goes, did you watch the Burt Kreischer episode?
No shit,
yes, dude.
Let's fucking go.
And he goes, no, it's too long. I haven't caught it yet. He's like, man, you got to check that one out.
Those two out. It's a two-parter. It's a two-parter.
He lost his virginity. I laughed so hard, man.
Him fucking looking at the sheet in her butt cheeks and having to pull that condom out. Dude, that shit was
like, I lost my virginity to the mattress in her cheeks.
Bro, so fucking funny.
Dude.
But tell me about, you had like a long weekend. You had like a longer weekend. You got away. You got off the bird for a little bit.
I got super bougie this weekend. I do want to hit one thing.
Go ahead.
With your thing real quick. I heard you missed a charity softball game. And I know it's a bad deal. I know you missed it. And I've heard there's been people that have reached out to me. I'm not going to say their names, but they're blonde and they write really good music. And I think maybe it's an opportunity for you to say sorry if you feel sorry, or maybe just speak your truth for us real quick.
I need to apologize to who? Ernest?
I don't know.
I'm bummed. I apologize.
I can already feel like this is going in a non-accountable way.
Who I'll apologize to. Because I am bummed I missed it. I was gutted. I fucking hated it. I loved that game last year. Low key, the boy, a week before that game, that's when I slightly strained my hamstring. So I'm going double shots of BPC 157 in my hamstring to try to get right for the game.
Which is now illegal per NFL.
Now illegal.
Wasn't back then. Time.
But now it is.
Yeah.
Love that game. I was on Riley Green's team again, and he is a stud. He was an MVP last year.
Handsome, vascular.
Oh, buddy, he's more than handsome.
Oh, my God. Would you let him take you right here? There's no question.
I would. I think I would. I'm going to be fine.
He's a dude you hang out with. You're like, I hope we can be better friends someday. You know?
You think you got to work out? If he invites me on a hunting trip, like, and if we're just sitting there together, like, you know, maybe you shoot your shot.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Kind of nice out here. The sunset's beautiful.
He played one of his songs.
Yeah, you can put it on.
This campfire
shoot a little closer. It's just shot.
His fire you put together is kind of nice.
Yeah. Roast it more. Let it burn. Blow it out all sexy.
I do apologize to the people who bought tickets to go see the boy play. Because I know there's some Bussin fans that were out there.
Yeah.
When I posted that on Instagram, everybody's like, no, and this and that. And I individually am responding to each one of them.
Really?
Sorry. Yes.
DMs,
yes.
God, that's
which
tough.
Sucked because I do love that softball game. I don't apologize to Ernest at all. Ernest, their team won, and I think they won by like six runs. I do think I make that kind of a difference.
6 runs?
I think there's no question. Here's why.
What are you playing? First base?
I'm probably playing center field. Or I'm playing wherever these balls are taking off. What is that? Left field? If you're a right-handed batter and you pull it left, is that left field?
Yeah.
The boys rocking left field or center field. Like I'm in the action.
You're playing center left.
I'm
sitting right in the
best arm is right field.
The best what?
Arm.
The best arm
is right field.
Yeah, but you're going to face most, like, you know what I'm saying? Like right-handed hitters.
You don't get a lot of action in right field.
I'm trying to be around the most action in the outfield because that's where it's going to be. And I can rope it home. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to make plays. Yeah. There's some footage out there that you can find it from a charity softball game I was in when I was in Washington. The boys making a diving play. Really? And that clip is out there. And I don't take it yard like that. I didn't take it yard last year, but I had some RBIs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm a good player. I'm a good softball player.
You'd be a great Moneyball candidate. Like, hey, this guy gets on base quite a bit.
Yeah,
You're part of the algorithm. That's
some good percentages. Yes,
we got to trade for this guy. Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah.
He has hit a home run in 15 games. Like, trust me, we got to get this guy right now, dude.
Yeah.
We got to fucking get this guy.
But I think there's some offense there that you miss out on, and I also think defensively there's probably somebody in the outfield that probably didn't belong in the outfield. You know what I mean? That I take over and I make a couple plays out there.
Yeah. You think you got the speed for it still?
Yeah, bro. Come on now. I had a couple speed workouts these last couple weeks.
What does that mean?
I've hit some speed workouts. I've hit a linear day and a lateral day, and I still got boys got some juice in the tank.
You got Twitch.
Yeah, the Twitch is still there.
Oh, so year 10 is fully alive right now.
Year 10 is on the table. There's going to be no question that year 10 will be on the table this year because I'll stay ready.
All in?
To be determined.
Oh, I got to see the flop first.
The what?
That's a Texas Hold'em reference. It's not important. Who is that just swung the bat? Who was that? Eric Decker.
He's on my team. He was on my team too. Look, that's a good
yard right there.
Stroke.
Okay, what? But something's going on with his legs right now that are kind of bothering me. What's up with that? What's up with his movements?
Weird.
Go back, play it again. Oh, he went inside the parky?
Ern said that our team went up fast.
Yeah.
And so I just don't think we lose the lead if I'm in that dugout.
You're a camaraderie guy.
That's what I believe.
I think.
Boys, bring it in. Bring it in. He's just bring the whole team up.
Who's number 8? Who's the girl? Is that his wife?
Sean Johnson. Yeah, Eric Decker's wife was there too.
She play or did she just chill?
I think she played.
Talk about another handsome man.
She could have been in the outfield. You never know.
Talk about another handsome man, Eric Decker.
Very good looking cat.
Yeah.
Very good looking cat.
Yeah.
I feel like we should do a tier talk over good looking men.
Best dudes we know. Hottest guys we know.
Yeah.
That's an easy one, right?
You think so?
Yeah, I got 3 already.
Really? So
but you're not thinking about it.
Use the mic if you're gonna talk, JP. What's next we gotta spend on his mic? More mics.
Are we doing this?
I don't think we're doing this, but you said you got 3 easy. Like, just throw them out there.
Yeah. Throw them out there right now?
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, we might want to do a tier talk on it, so maybe don't. But I think the issue you're going to run into is you're thinking about those 3 right now. As soon as you bust them things out of your mouth, you're going to think, oh, there's that guy. Oh, there's that guy too.
Yeah,
oh, what about him? And all of a sudden, your situation just got a lot harder than you thought, and now you have to live by those 3 names you just said.
We'll see.
I love that, dude.
The 3 you're thinking of, would you get on your knees for him?
Yes.
Really?
You're gay,
Come on, man.
Hey, you can't say gay like that.
You can.
It's Pride Month.
It's gay. It's Pride Month, man.
Fucking cancel Willie, dude. Fucking time to cancel Willie.
No. I'm all about it, bro.
You guys sitting here. I don't want to do the podcast by myself. Don't cancel my man.
You in HR.
Yeah,
need HR.
Yeah, we need that.
So yeah, are we all good on the softball game?
That's between you and God, man. If you guys are cool, then it's all good.
No, listen, I fucked up. I was legitimately bummed. It's not something I was like trying to not be a part of. That really is a fun ass time. Like, it's a good game to be a part of. Everybody's out there having a great time. The organization who puts it together, like, they do it up. Like, did you see the jerseys?
Yeah, like fire.
Like real ass jerseys, bro. Like, they do it right. Last year, Terry Bradshaw got so drunk he fell over, bust his head, and an ambulance had to come and like take him to the hospital.
That's the most Terry Bradshaw thing I've ever heard in my life, dude.
Yes,
dude. The thing that bothered me about the videos we watched is the jerseys look great, but I think if you're gonna do a softball game, you're gonna buy them with the pants too.
I do like that move.
Yeah, I think the pants are great.
Are you a high? Are you gonna wear high?
Guy,
yeah,
dude.
bro,
you gotta go high. Like these, you gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Gotta let them fucking things breathe, dude.
Or do you go baggy to make your legs look a little bit bigger than
I got the baggy when I was playing for the Silverhawks. Back when I was 12 years old. Travel baseball, AAA. I saw the baggy look and I fucking loved it. Wore them for 2 games. I went like 0 for 6. I was like, I'm never wearing this shit again. Had to go back to the tight boys.
Yeah.
Because really after that, my baseball career ended.
When you're young, you look at the MLB guys and you think, oh, I got to wear the low ones, the baggier ones. But now that we're older, it's like, oh, you got to wear the high.
Yeah. The best thing I think the MLB ever did was wear fucking 77 bracelets and necklaces, all for balance. Remember when we went through that phase for a little bit?
Where you're in the mall and they try
like
like
2000s and they had all the necklaces.
Bracelets?
Yeah, that like kept your chakra or whatever all fucking balanced out.
You know
what I'm talking about? You're just saying yes right now.
The copper bracelets. Good. Like the dude in the mall who'll be like, hey, like, let me tug on your arm. They're like, get you off balance.
Yes,
and then you'll be like, hey, put this
balance
on. And then you like feel it. And then next thing you know, you're wearing one back to college and you're trying to tell the boys in the weight room, hey, I think I'm on to something.
Some kiosk guy at the mall gave me this.
Yes.
Like, that's the main selling point. So he's like, let me tug on your arm. He rips the fuck out of your arm, puts the bracelet on.
That's why conning happens, because of just young minds that have no fucking clue. They feed on us, bro. And I fall for it every time.
Who's us, dude? We're in our 30s now.
He said it's awesome.
He said it's awesome. I'll tell you what else is going on that's pretty dope, dude. I got a call 2 days ago. Yesterday, I was walking off the practice field. I got to check my phone, And like, when you check your phone, you look at it and like someone's already calling you. Oh, you just practicing? Is a throat goat getting some practice in?
Throat goat. Oh, I love that, dude.
That's what you are.
I
don't think anybody's touching you.
Trust me, if I was ever about it like that, no one's touching me.
No one's touching you. If you're fucking getting after it,
yeah.
Show them a little.
No.
You don't want to show them nothing right now?
I like to stay a little private.
Yeah, that's true. I get you. But I come off the field. It's a hot day. It's a humid day. And I'm pretty sweaty, but I check my phone anyway. It's the first thing I do when I get in the locker room. And I'm getting a phone call. And who is it? Crawling back? Rich Eisen. Rich Eisen decided to call the boy and ask what was going on with life. He answers the phone. He goes, "Hey, T, it's Rich." I go, "What's up, Rich?" He goes, "Hey, man, I know we're having a good time with this whole thing, but I really want you to know that I do want to come on your podcast. And I am going to come on the podcast. Here's the only issue. I have 2 shows, a couple of kids, and a wife. I need to, I have no plans to be out there.
Yeah.
Anytime soon."
Yeah.
So
The old ball and chain.
What's that?
The old ball and chain.
Yeah, so I let him know, listen, you're invited whenever we can make it work out. It's going to work out, but don't pretend like these tweets are going to keep happening where you're getting a photo every single day from the boys and keeping track of how many days it's been since you've been out. We're at day 13 right now?
Great one right there.
Yeah. What's going on there?
Jack, I love how you check the tape, you watch the tape, and you keep up with the boy, and you listen to he posts fucking like 10-minute long clips on the internet. I'll watch him once we're involved. I'll watch literally every second of it.
Yeah.
But that clip where he talks about why can't they use good pictures, and then you started dropping the good photos that he referred
why
to.
aren't you using Usain Bolt? And I'm like, all right, well, that's tomorrow's.
Hold my beer.
Jack, you've been on fire. God, I hate giving him flowers.
Why?
I do. I know.
Normalize. Yeah,
you're right.
Hype up the dudes.
Jack, you've been on fire lately. Nothing else behind that. Nothing else behind that. Give Jack a round of applause. My man is killing it out there, dude. Killing it. But yeah, Rich called. I think he feels bad. I think he made a commitment to not do something early in our Bussin career. And now things are kind of going crazy.
Because again, look at the boys doing a cute little podcast on a bus back in the day.
Hey, good for them.
Yeah,
and Rich thinks, I really want to do these guys a massive favor by letting me come on. And now it's not as big of a favor.
Right.
It's still a huge favor. I fucking love Rich Eisen.
It's still a huge favor, but we're
to sound cool.
We're going to welcome it no matter what because we've always loved Rich. We've always been a fan of Rich.
Always been a fan.
Yeah, I was a little tight when he wouldn't refer to me. Yeah. When he doesn't refer to me as it being my podcast.
That really bothered you?
Yeah, I went to therapy for it.
Even after I told you that he said to me that he's going to keep doing this on purpose?
No, whenever you said that, I was good with it.
Oh, okay. You told the therapist, hey, we don't need to go every single day now?
Yeah.
We're going to chill out, let it go?
Yes.
It's wild to see this man with a full head of hair and still doing it. You know what I'm saying?
With actual photo of the call being placed. I love that. Jack, here's what is now the responsibility that has came on your plate. You hold the credibility of Bussin with the Boys following through.
That is a big.
And there's going to be times where either it's monotonous, like this is another detail in your day. It's going to have to low-key be structured in, like maybe an alarm clock or something. Because you might be on vacation, like 4th of July, you might be getting after days in a row.
The boys have a week off.
Yeah, and you might just, I'm not going to say you're slipping, but just subconsciously, you just might forget about it. But if we go all the way until next year, like, can we count on you to go, like, if it's 302 days of Rich Eisen, like, are we going to be able to keep that streak alive?
Yeah, I'll put my name out there and know that that's on me. My only concern is running out of original photos. That's where I get nervous. I'm not
hear all the pages that they were talking about on that one video.
Yeah.
They said there's like...
No, there's a lot. I'm not worried about now. But I'm saying, hey, come maybe December, he's still not on. I just hope no one's going to see me if we end up reposting one. I hope someone calls me on it if we do, even if I do it by accident.
Yeah, accountability is key.
Here's a little, maybe a little...
What you rubbing out there?
You know, you take it or leave it.
A grain of salt.
Bit of advice. Yeah. Bit of advice.
A bit of a deal.
Maybe you just get a little too monotonous and you just start taking screenshots of him like doing an interview.
Oh, no. Yeah, there's always original content.
Right, there's always original content.
Photoshop us with him. Like, you can change some stuff. You can do the same photo, but maybe we're in it.
Yeah.
Maybe like that Halloween one.
Yeah,
you just put us in our Halloween outfit.
But if you're feeling a little tired one day and you're feeling like I've been doing this,
more work.
like just do a screenshot.
Yeah. Don't even edit it where you make like, like with the time and how much time you have or whatever.
Everybody's going to comment, hey, you need to charge your phone.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But Jack, that's a huge responsibility. And I really hope you can keep it up. Because if you miss even one day, it's kind of over.
It's 100% over.
It's 100% over, and that's a tough fucking deal.
Now it's known that it's me doing it.
Should we fire Jack if he misses one day?
Oh my God! Now, yes. Jack, are you willing to be fired and pay us back every dollar we paid you?
I thought we were doing it.
Hey, are you willing to be fired if you don't?
If I get fired, they don't have to pay you back. He goes, oh, I thought we were doing it.
Are you willing to be fired if
You're
you
willing to risk your job?
You willing to risk your job for this?
This responsibility.
Yeah, as soon as Rich comes on, though, I have an incentive bonus late in the contract.
What you want, kid?
I don't know. I mean, maybe we need to.
Hey, shoot your shot right now. What you want? You know exactly what you want.
I want a Chevy Silverado, man.
Oh my God! Let's say a Chival. Let's say a Silverado's worth what? 50 grand?
Yeah.
Like divided by, say you go 300 days in a row, divided by 300. Like how much is that per day?
I don't know.
Hang on, let's do it. We can do it.
I got you.
350. What's
3 divided by 500? 200.
About $166 a day.
Jack, I was getting there.
300 days.
So you think a photo per day of Rich Eisen is worth $166? Because I'll cut the cord right now.
Is a tweet a day
I'll pull the
worth
plug right
worth
now.
my whole livlivelihood, my source of income.
That's the risk on you. Like this is the responsibility you've taken on.
Throw one out, so I did.
He did. All right, can it be used?
Of course. But it's got to be runnable. You
We're
know?
not getting him. Don't even play with that idea.
Pause.
He just looked over at me like.
I mean, I said it's got to be runnable and drivable. At least a day.
Deal.
Oh, bro.
That's good stuff.
That was solid, right?
Well, I mean, we gotta iron out some
Let's just
details.
iron this out.
No
Let's
ironing
iron
out
this out.
details. We're getting you a Chevy Silverado, baby.
Yeah, here's what I'll tell you. Here's
mine,
the exact
correct.
details. I'll tell you right now. Every day from this point forward, if you don't miss a day from now until Rich Eisen comes on this bus in Nashville, Tennessee, not in LA, in Nashville, Tennessee, from the day he steps foot on this bus, we will get you a Chevy Silverado, a working, running, not a toy car, reliable Chevy Silverado. We will get you one.
That is mine.
It's yours.
Not like rented for
not
2
leased.
hours.
It'll be bought, paid in full.
Okay.
Shake on it.
Go right up the contract.
Yeah, I am
Put the
also
camera on him. Put the camera on him. Make sure
we might as well get up.
Point here and above.
See, that's the thing. At this point, it's the details are ironed out.
Details are iron. Hey,
We're getting a photo right here.
you want to get one real quick? Yeah, I'll put it a little bit. Who's your hat?
We interrupt this episode to bring you NASCAR Shoutout. NASCAR no free shoutouts. One is it.
Just NASCAR?
You got it.
Dude, we just get sponsored by NASCAR?
Okay, the wine country threw me off. Wine Country is the best place to watch the best drivers in the world at one of the premier motorsports facilities in America. The Sonoma Valley is known for great views, great wine, and world-class racing you can't find anywhere else. This road course dishes out 12 turns that each provide a unique challenge for drivers, high-speed corners, left and right turns, bumps and braking, legendary passes. Let's fans will have 110 laps. Let's fans will have
110 laps. That's a weird thing.
Yeah,
that's a weird deal. That wasn't
that's
on
a weird
you.
deal.
That
That's a
wasn't
weird
on
deal.
you.
110 laps to take in all the action with NASCAR Cup Series race on June 12th. Barstool's own Casey, Kelly Keegs, Cons, Large, and Spider. The Boy Spider, shout out the Boy Spider.
Shout out the Boy Spider.
Are headed out to experience the race live in person. So you have got to watch this race on Sunday. You can still get tickets now.
My boy sound like Lawan.
SonomaRaceway.com, but also be sure to tune in to the NASCAR Cup Series from Sonoma Raceway this Sunday, June 12th, 4 p.m. Eastern on FS1.
That one sounded good.
You can still get tickets now at SonomaRaceway.com, but also be sure to tune into the NASCAR Cup Series from Sonoma Raceway this Sunday, June 12th, 4 p.m. Eastern on FS1. Now back to this episode.
Hey, them nosebleeds back there. That's crazy. Wow, dude.
I know.
That's pretty crazy. What else do we have on housekeeping? By the way, when I sat down, did you feel this entire bus move?
Yes.
Let's see. Ooh.
Cover that.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna film?
Yeah.
This Thursday.
No, as you're watching today.
As you're watching today, as you're listening and or watching today, hopefully doing both because we love you and you love us, and we need to keep this thing rocketing to the moon. The boys at 2:30 will be at my house. The boys being the Bussin boys, Quinn, his beautiful fiance, Keisha, and the entire O-line squad, including a few D linemen, will be having the first annual Beer Olympics. The first annual Beer Olympics. Now, there will be a $100 buy-in. Winner will take all. There will not be none of this bullshit where first place gets this much, second place gets that much, third place gets... No. And it's a winner-take-all thing.
You can't get our buyback or buy-in? You can't get our buy-in back? You know, in Texas Hold'em, you have poker nights, like second place or third place gets their buy-in back.
No. Nope.
All right. I'll let you know.
So we're looking at about $2,300 here. He said, I'll let you know. $2,300. $100 a person is about 24 people coming.
I thought you were saying $2,300 a buy-in.
Hey, that'd be serious.
That would be.
We will have the national anthem. We will have headbands. If dudes want to go tarps off, they're more than welcome to. It will be as great as it sounds like it's going to be. I feel like the first 10 minutes will be whatever, but after that, everyone's going to start feeling it. Boom. And we'll be right into it,
A lot of
baby.
good shit talking.
Well, let's hope. I tell you what, if there's one thing the Titans need to work on, it's guys that can talk shit.
That's all right.
Yeah.
They'll be around the best.
You. Us. God, I love it. This is another podcast that kind of makes you feel warm and fuzzy on the inside.
I know, dude.
We're 2 for 2 on happiness podcasts.
Yeah. Oh,
You know?
2 for 2. This will be 3, right?
I think the last one we did a wholesome, like just I'm talking about the ones of just us. Because last week we even called it a wholesome podcast, right?
Yeah, it was called Wholesome Boys.
Wholesome Boys. This will be Fuzzy Feeling Boys.
This 2 a week has really been. Wait, what'd you say? Fuzzy Feeling Boys?
Fuzzy Feeling. And what episode number is this? 160?
No, 159.
159, dude. We're kind of climbing in the numbers there too. That's what we get for doing 2 a week
I was
though.
just going to say, it's really been working out. It's going to low-key be 7. We got to stop the 2 a week.
I think this is the last one, right?
To the end of June. So we got 2 more.
2 more.
You can do one more. We might have to run. We might have to run another one.
No, it's okay.
Might just have to run one in the bank.
I think next year, given how well this is going, maybe we talk to the tier 1s, 2s, and 3s, see how they feel. But maybe we start doing this starting 2023 all the time.
I like it.
You like that feeling?
Yeah, get you retired. Get you full.
Whoa.
Get you fully leaned into the boys.
Easy, baby.
Fully committed to the boys.
Slow down there, kid.
You maybe go 3 a week. Get
Take
you a little.
10 to 15% off there, bud.
Just start running up the numbers, dude.
Who's Playoff Lenny? Why am I looking at that on the...
Oh, come on now. You got to know who Playoff
Come on
Lenny
now.
is.
Give me 10 seconds to see the photo before you start coming at me, all
I'm just
right?
saying you should know who Playoff Lenny is.
Hold on.
Playoff Lenny.
Leonard Fournette, bro.
Oh, what's he want? Is he looking a little thick? Oh, he's looking a little thick in the middle, dude.
But I was saying, because, bad angles. We've all been there.
Yeah, dude, but...
We've
all been in those bad angles. I get it, Jack. I see what you were doing there. But he's a running back.
I rarely
He's a running back. And
rarely
running backs...
have a bad angle.
If you look at Derrick Henry, choose an angle, right? It ain't going to be it's not going to be a bad one.
Depends, unless he's just getting a photo of his legs.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Him and I have the same legs.
Like if you take the camera
My
up
legs
high,
actually are bigger than his, which makes me feel
if
good.
you see the camera like a little up higher, like above the sternum on Derek to where it kind of points down a little bit,
Yeah.
he's going to get some chirps on his legs. No question.
No, you're right. That's fair. What's the deal with Lenny? What's the deal with my boy?
It just came up today. Just something to talk about. We've all been in
Do we
these
think
angles.
this is just a bad angle on Lenny? I think it is. Like if you see a little bit in the shadow.
There.
Yeah, but I think that tit, like I think he's got some chest. You know what I mean? And then you low-key see like in the ripples of the jersey, like if you see in the shadow, it kind of draws like a loose W to where you kind of see the six-pack a little bit.
You know what? The more you look at it, it might be a tight jersey on an exhale.
Right.
I'm willing to change my opinion. I kind of went hard too.
To me, he's sitting in the locker room, kind of like me. You sit in the locker room, like you see a gut a little bit, but you see that chest kind of fucking hang over. Like,
Kind of like you.
and you got some chains dangling. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That shit.
Like, yo,
Different.
look, Comp's a little jacked over there.
Look at him. He's just sitting there like a fucking bulldog.
Yeah, just after practice.
After practice, hot as hell.
Yeah.
Mouth open, reading something on the bird. Yeah, dude, I mean, let's get another pick.
Right.
Maybe we cut this and let me just say something to Lenny. But Playoff Lenny, listen, we saw the photo. Maybe you can send the boys, DM us a photo with you with your shirt off.
Yeah, take a photo
Take
with
a
your
photo
shirt off.
dude. Prove this is just a bad angle,
Yeah.
dude. Prove it. Prove it.
I'll text Levante and be like, hey, go up to Playoff Lenny and say, hey, take your shirt off and let's get a photo of the boy. See?
Yeah, but that's a funny angle too. He's Jack Boy
I
there.
mean, not a funny angle. I mean,
Bro, Leonard
like, look at that
Fournette in
motherfucker.
college? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Rolling ball of butcher knives.
Yeah.
Dude, that one, I think he like hurled a guy and then came
Top right,
down
Jack.
on some
Go to
motherfucker,
that top
dude.
right one.
What, top right?
What I think
That's just
That's Trent Richardson.
yeah.
Oh, hey, Trent was a different man too. Trent looked different now.
Pit bull, dude.
He is a little pit bull for real. Pull up the highlight of Leonard Fournette in
one?
college, LSU, but LSU highlights.
Jaguars Raider game,
This dude,
2019.
but if you want to see, you can sit down over here if you want. It's fucking. Have you seen Leonard Fournette before? Come sit. You can sit. It's fair. My boy's getting married in a couple of days. Let's get a round of applause for Quinn real quick. He's getting married. His wife to be's getting married. Hopefully, his brother-in-law doesn't.
If he's on
fuck it
camera,
up.
like just blur his face out.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. This man was just different.
He really was.
Let that motherfucker know.
He's one of those dudes too. He looked like 40 in college.
Straight up.
Like,
He was
still
bald.
does, obviously, but
Yeah, he was
he had the
bald with a
bald look
beard.
with the beard going on in college.
That might be the best one.
Ready to fight the whole bench.
This right here. Look at this. Kill him. He's dead. You guys want to see a dead body?
September 19th.
Yes.
That's my birthday.
Okay. Imagine being 19 right there. Oh, and 15 pushed him after? Let's see a little counterplay. Uh-oh.
Just taking it to the crib on South Carolina. What's up, JP?
Oh,
Boys ain't even trying to tackle him.
DB couldn't even catch him. JP, what's the deal? Y'all win that game? Nope. Yo, the purple uniforms do go so hard. Legit, LSU is, if I'm talking tier talk, they're probably in my tiers.
Ooh, tier talk. Best uniforms is a good one.
Best uniforms?
Yeah, we can do that
Michigan,
one.
tier 1. God. Hey, was Leonard Fournette, was he more impressive than Derrick Henry in college?
Yeah,
Leonard Fournette, was he more impressive than Derrick Henry in college?
I think so, man.
I mean, you can pull up the Bama LSU game when they're both seniors, and Leonard had like 43 yards, and Derek had 200 plus.
Ooh.
I love that, dude. I asked that question, but in my head, I'm like, Derek for a million,
Hey,
dude.
pull up the Leonard Fournette,
For a
Reuben
million?
Foster clip.
Yeah. Derek probably didn't have those, like, oh my God hits, because
Just
I don't think
breakaway.
Derek's got a lot of those. Honestly,
Breakaway.
he just breaks shit away, dude.
There's
he just gets loose for how big
didn't
he is.
flip somebody in college?
Michigan State.
Yeah, he
Semifinal.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
does stuff on him.
Shalik Calhoun. Fucking made that dude a turnstile,
Watch
dude.
this video.
He said, watch this video.
You gotta look at their stats side by side.
This is right before halftime.
Right before half?
Boom. Oh,
That's
fuck.
the fourth quarter.
Is that Reuben Foster?
Okay, going into OT.
That's Reuben Foster. What a fucking madman, dude.
Madman, dude. Whatever happened to him? He go to jail?
I think he did something.
Injury.
Like,
Hey,
jail.
he was stupid, dude. He was
hit
so
some
good.
chick and
Reuben Foster was fucking
he also
insane.
tore his knee too.
He had the
Like,
neck roll for like the first 3 years in college.
He's one of those.
Which
He's
Loki is a butt look.
one of
But
those
seriously,
Bama
he's a
dudes.
fucking
One of those
stud.
Bama dudes who was pretty banged up. getting
Serious
into
knee
the league.
injury. Hasn't played another regular season game since May of 2019. And he was like the dude that everyone's like, this is the next whoever. He was like that. He played for the Redskins, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He played for the Redskins.
He had a really bad knee injury.
Yeah.
But he was like one of those Bama dudes who are like banged up coming out, who had like a lot of like medical stuff going on.
You know, it's tough.
Derrick Henry, college.
Derrick Henry College. What do you, is there something you guys want to do for tier talk today? Or, yeah, tier talk. Do you guys want to do a tier talk today?
Yeah, we did one with Elvin.
We can do two. I mean, it was kind of fun last
in
week.
college. So percentage of team attempts, Derrick Henry's at 54%.
Hold on. Start the whole thing over.
So they carry nearly an identical workload. Henry has taken 54% of Alabama's carries to Fournette's 54.1% for LSU. So if you break them down in yards per carry, Derrick Henry is 5.8, Fournette 7.7.
Wow.
Yards per game, Derrick Henry 130.5, Fournette 193.1.
Oh, so Fournette low-key had way better stats than Derrick.
Yeah, was low key that dude.
He was
He didn't win the Heisman,
caught the
though.
ball a bunch too, which is why he was more versatile than Derek.
Yeah, but that was just carries.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
carries.
just carries?
That was
Yards
just
per
carries.
carry,
Damn.
yards per game.
Yards per game is where he can get a
And he
little
was
different.
eating.
He was eating
Yeah,
out
he's
there.
eating.
I mean, we all know NFL careers, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, NFL careers.
I'm not even trying to be disrespectful to Lenny. I'm just trying to have my boy Derek's
Yeah,
back.
I
You know what I'm
know, I
saying?
know. That's why I had to pull up the
I'm not-
stats. Like, we can't just say Derrick Henry by a million and then just be a biased podcast. Like, we are biased to the boy, Derrick.
Yeah.
But, you know, we got to try to keep it a bean.
Got to keep it a band. Got to keep it a band with him.
Got to keep it a band. We got to keep it a band with them
Keep it a
boys.
band with him.
man.
Shout out Melvin Gordon. If you guys are listening to this podcast right now and you haven't listened to the Melvin Gordon podcast,
Please do.
please do, dude. It's fucking awesome. It makes you smile. It's just a great fucking time.
It does make you. I'm smiling right now thinking about it.
Dude, I'll tell you what pissed me off a little bit though. And I saw that thing you tweeted about dogs licking you in the face. Like, why wouldn't you let your dog lick you in the face?
I don't get that here. Everybody's like, oh, they lick their butt and everything else. It's like, who cares?
Grow up.
Yeah.
Grow up.
You guys all let your dog lick you in the face?
Never give a human pink eye. Never.
You ain't letting your dog lick you in the face, Blas?
I think it's a white thing.
Quinn just said no.
Hey, you better grab that mic if you're gonna fucking
like.
talk.
I get when it gets annoying and you're like, all right, stop. But when you like just get home and your dog's like licking you and you're just, dude, so much joy is in your life, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love my dog, but like, I also watch my dog eat her shit. So.
See, my dog, Jakey boy, when Jakey boy comes up to me and gives me big licks, I'm like, come on, boy, who's your fucking boy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but would you if you watch him eat shit?
Right after?
Right after.
No, I have a short memory. So if I saw him eat the shit and then he came over to lick me, I'm like, hey, bro.
What isn't that worse? You never know.
Memory.
No, but if like 5 minutes passed, he came to lick me, I'm like, come here, bro.
They got like a natural like brush. They brush their teeth naturally.
I don't know if the natural brush gets out shit, but
I think you need to look it up. Dogs have the cleanest mouths, right? Look it up.
I think like naturally, yeah, but like eating shit's eating shit.
I mean, dude, we eat fast food all the time, and we're making out with people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You smell the morning breath waking up in the morning, and you still make out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. Like my fiance has 2 Italian greyhounds. They lick my face all the time, but they don't eat their shit.
Not that you see. The short answer, no. A dog's mouth is not cleaner than a human's mouth. Bacteria in dog and human mouths.
I'm letting a dog lick me up and down on the face. That kind of sounded weird though, like a sexual thing.
JP, you've never given Sitting a kiss in the morning before brushing teeth.
Are you serious? I usually get Taylor a kiss before I leave every single morning.
Yeah, I've never done that. Mainly because I get self-conscious about my own breath. I'm like, I don't want somebody else to experience this.
Yeah,
sure, but you would.
One of these? All right, babe, I'll see you later. Out of there. You didn't fucking use no breath.
Nah.
You know, sometimes it can get a little heat in the morning.
Yeah, but that's like a turnover type thing.
For sure, but you might throw like a little bit, like
don't look at me,
like a half makeout thing. Like you're just doing it to get a little bit more hopped up in the moment.
Yeah,
and you turn around. Listen, we got wives. We're married men.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
That's what God intended. Get married, have a little fun.
Think if I went to try to make out with Taylor in the morning, she'd be like, "Yo, what are you doing? You smell like shit."
Trust me, I'm with you.
Stinks.
We'll literally go middle of the makeup, like, yeah, I catch that dragon breath right now. Let's just turn around.
Hey, I got a question revolving this. Mainly for you guys being married, because I've always wondered this. Do you
dude, Jack is trying to become the #1 MILF hunter, dude.
I love
it. Let me ask you guys, for those of you who are married, I just want to learn because I'm really passionate about the idea.
People who have not been in like 5-year plus relationships, when you are married and things kind of get like routine, do you still make out with your wife? Like
I make it a point. I'm a big high school makeout guy.
What about you, Will?
Yeah, you need to make out to me, that's when it gets a little hot and heavy. When you're getting in that intense makeout session, like that's where it gets going for real.
Do you think that'll stay the same too, like 10, 20 years from now?
I hope so.
You like to hope?
You like to hope?
As long as she,
In a perfect world, you are though.
Keeps her weight down.
Hey, facts though. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They get out of shape.
I always keep it in a band with you.
I always tell my wife, like, my love is conditional, baby. Like you let yourself go, like some of these wives out here.
Yeah.
We might be having a conversation.
Yeah. I probably still love Taylor, even if she got like, big. I'd love her still.
Yeah, you still love them.
Yeah.
Like, I still love my dad.
What do you mean? That's a different deal, dude. You're not fucking your dad.
You're right. That is true. That was a bad analogy. That's a very bad analogy.
A bad analogy.
Shout out my dad.
And it's like a straight bullet at your dad just now.
Yeah.
Just called your dad fat and you wouldn't fuck him. So what's the deal?
Terrible
your dad's sitting there right now, sad as hell with a chew in his mouth. Man, Will,
beer,
why'd you do that to me? Oh, Bill Compton.
But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I know what I mean.
It's like a thyroid thing. What if Charles got like what's it? They call thyroids, right? Hyperthyroid? Hypothyroid? That was me. No one else told me that. Hypothyroid? If they got that and they all of a sudden, got big. Is there an issue there?
Yeah, I mean, like,
I feel you.
I'm going to do my best. The freak meter is going to have to go way up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Freak meter is going to have to jump high, bro.
Hey, that's fucking hilarious. You should look at him and go, oh, you getting that butt stuff weight. my
It's good times,
God.
man. But that's
Dude,
real.
I'm warm and fuzzy inside right now.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
real.
God. That's
You
crazy.
better be going digital.
Did y'all see Biz's haircut?
Yeah,
He
Biz
went
looks like a
full-
fucking stud, dude.
I love
mean,
seeing him
Because
fucking just blow
Whit
up.
cut his hair like that, right?
Is that?
Yeah.
Got it touched up after.
Did he get it touched up?
He got it like bald.
Oh, that's outstanding. Yeah, I saw the. Oh, him and Rich Eisen. That's a great photo, Jack. Was that you?
It's good.
Yeah.
Man, my man's he's earning that Chevy Silverado.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
earning it before he even knew he was earning it. God, I love it, dude.
No, I love seeing him blow up like that and his little hype intros in the locker room. I
Who,
think he's
Biz?
fucking crushing. Yeah, Biz.
Yeah.
He like went into a locker room. It was like the juniors, right? Like some younger group, and did the intros for all the guys. Wayne Gretzky came in, gave him like a little pep talk. He was like, "I brought a friend for you." Bit comes in, fucking electric, just lights him up, dude. They
Can I
start,
watch that real
start
quick?
giving him a beat. He starts
find
dancing
that.
and just delivers.
How would I
Biz,
find
not
that,
Biz.
G?
Yeah, you saying bit. I was like,
Oh,
man,
I
he
said-
must. I literally thought to myself,
Taylor
man,
saying
Will. No, you're saying bit.
Oh, I know his name's Biz. That must be on you,
Dude, I
Dude,
legit
Biz.
legit. I love it for Biz too, dude. Just a grinder. Absolute grinder out there. This is it. And even though, since we're on the subject of hockey, if anybody has ever seen the show Letterkenny, there's a spin-off show called Shoresy. It's fucking
I'm ready to dive in. I'm
hilarious,
excited
bro.
about it.
You got to get on it.
Jack, go to mine. It's one of my recent tweets.
Y'all were doing a lot of editing this podcast. This is usually not how it. Usually it's a little more flowy than this.
No, I think
Let it
we're, I
ride
think
like
we're
this?
flowing. I think we're fucking flowing, dude.
You think so?
You're hanging out right now with the boys.
Yeah, but all
And
right.
now Bloss has got the deal on the cameras to where people can watch what we're watching, right, Bloss? So people are going to see us like taking our time trying
Boss
to see
is
this
fucking
stuff.
around with this camera. Boss about to do something special with this camera.
Bloss is back there working for
Turn
real.
that thing up for me.
Oh, this must be from.
Waiting on the world to change. Hey, that's my least favorite John Mayer song. Least favorite one. I feel like it's overplayed a little bit. But you tell about when you put Gravity on, tell me your life doesn't change a little bit. Stop this train. Get the fuck out of here.
Guys, and I know you had a great. I wish you the best. Have fun, and I got a special friend that's going to introduce your starting lineup for you guys.
Give a beat. Oh, I get the beat. Boys, this morning Wayne texted me and said, you're coming to read the lineup card for the boys. I said, absolutely, and I love that I got the beat. Starting on left wing, BJ! Starting at center ice, Sorty! On the right side, Coyotes prospect, the young gunner! On left defense, we got Boo! On right defense, we got Copper! And all part of the Iser plan, starting at that, goes
That fires me up. Hey, can you go back to the beginning?
Yeah.
When he walks in and then they give him the beat. Because that is a prime
That's when
example.
he was gonna do something way different than what he did.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
That is a prime example of normalizing hyping up your boys. Because just watch this energy.
Yeah, normalized hyping, do typing.
Yeah, you got it. Watch him. He threw up his hand, dude. He's like, he kind of threw up his hand. He's probably going to say something, but the boys gave him a beat.
boys, how we doing,
And he just lit up.
I know you had a great. I wish you the
I'll tell you what though, Wayne Gretzky needs to fucking let it loose a little bit, dude. That's
one of
a
those
little
guys who
too
are in the
much.
locker room that are like, they're great. And
Yeah.
you're kind of like, he's not really giving us much, but it's
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky.
But then you bring Biz and you're like, oh, hey, and what are your boys? This thing I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Oh, you were the beat.
Wayne Gretzky, like David Gold.
Yeah, but here's the deal. Here's the thing about hockey, and you need to say that one more time so people know what I'm saying. What to?
I just said Wayne Gretzky is the same thing as McDavid. They're all business. They're all about the hockey. I think Biz personally is a definition of hockey. Like if I think like what I remember of hockey, just the way Biz is everything that I have held on with playing hockey.
Yeah, here's what I
That's
think
love
about
right
that. I
there.
love that a lot.
Fucking love.
But I really think, like, I've been around the Preds guys, and they have a lot more personality than they show in the interviews. It's like an unspoken thing in hockey, right? Where you just like, hey, you're not trying to distract anything at
No.
all. You had the most dull and bullshit fucking interviews ever.
Mhm.
And then you go in there and you get after it with the boys. And I don't like it. I wish they'd be a little more getting after it. You know what I'm saying?
Cut it loose.
Cut it loose.
Cut it loose, man.
Fucking do this. And then fucking cut it loose.
Wayne Gretzky reminds me like Larry Fitzgerald of football.
Yeah, Larry is like that. That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's
a nice
a solid one.
It's a nice comparison.
Is Larry retired? Did he decide to retire?
Yeah, he's retired.
Well, last year I know he didn't play, but did he officially announce retirement?
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
He's all time.
All time.
Larry
dude.
Fitzgerald, yeah, he is.
I remember watching Larry when I was in high school against the Steelers in the Super Bowl and then playing against him.
Yeah.
Being like, yo, it's fucking,
I
he's
know.
still here.
That was back in like
You leave
what?
and you come
That
back
was,
and
like,
you go-
back in what, 08? When they were playing the
Yeah,
Steelers?
he hasn't retired from the NFL yet.
But
he
it
won't
means he won't return.
I feel
I
like
mean,
wide
what is that?
receiver-
It's kind of like a
I
retirement.
feel like wide receiver would be a hard position to keep good at. Like you
You have to be
Right.
crazy
be
talented.
like peak shape always. Like Haley, you could like let it go a little bit and still like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I could let it go
I
if I
see what
wanted
you're trying to
to.
say there. I think
Yeah.
you need to do a better job of like getting that out. I think
He's a hockey boy, dude. He's got the fucking mic in his hand. He's like, team, and we're gonna do great out there. No gray
Go a
over
little bit, you know?
turnovers. Fucking.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, oh, linemen, like, yeah, they can play injured a lot more than like a receiver
Yeah,
can.
you can eat a little bit of Shake Shack and still got it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
For
think
sure.
receivers and skill position guys eat worse than anybody on the team as a whole, as a general statement.
Sure.
They eat worse than
He's
anybody
right
else.
about that.
you would know.
Because them boys are genetic freaks and they know it.
Yeah.
Like Chad Ochocinco, look at him. He looks like he can still play.
Or
He's
DK
all
Metcalf.
about, yeah, and he's all about eating McDonald's every day.
DKMFS does eat
Eats
Skittles
candy.
and shit.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Ridiculous, dude. That's fucking ridiculous and so disrespectful. But I think
I
Larry's
know where I
a
was
stud.
going.
I think Larry's a stud. I think because dudes, when they lose steps, if like, oh, your only thing is being fast, like when you stop being fast, it's like it's over. But Larry's just crafty. He knew the game.
He's got that toolbox, dude.
Yeah. Whenever you watch 2-minute drills with Larry Fitzgerald, he's the best receiver to ever run a 2-minute drill.
He's on every example that like Variables.
Every
basically
example.
shows.
Yes.
Like watch
exactly.
this pro fucking execute 2-minute drill.
And the 2007, 2008 Super Bowl, whichever one that was, when he sprinted after James Harrison, he literally said, if I were to just start a little earlier, I would have saved that touchdown.
Yeah, that was a big time play.
He
Because
caught
that was
him
right
right at the
before
end.
halftime
He
too.
dropped. He went in zone coverage.
Yeah.
Zone dropped.
Yeah. But going back to the hockey thing, it's like that age old, like it's kind of the conversation that happens, I feel like, with athletes now, because we've had like Roman on and like the boys, the hockey boys, they talk a lot about like, you know, you sacrifice because you just think of all team. You think of literally everything that could happen
It's such a
against the
smaller group
team.
of guys, too.
I
Such a
know.
smaller group of guys.
I know.
So you like to think like everyone's kind of, I don't know, that's a way tighter knit group. Like when I was in Michigan, the hockey boys were the closest team by far. By far the
There's
closest team.
guys that like I haven't talked to in 10 years, but if they called me up tomorrow, I'd do anything for them.
You'd kill for him?
100%.
Oh my, he's a tier 1 for his boys.
Jesus.
Gotta watch out. Gotta watch out for
Already
those twin
pre-dug the hole.
Gallaghers out there. Game Time is the exclusive ticketing app of Barstool Sports. I can always tell it's gonna be rough. And it's the only place to get the best, cheapest last minute tickets. To be honest with you, when I have a lot of family coming into town, what I do, and they're like, hey, can we get some tickets for the game? Use the Game Time app, my baby. They do that. The best prices. They're
NASCAR's
amazing.
coming to town. NASCAR's coming to town July 25th and 26th. Tell them what they can do.
They can use the Game Time app and probably jump on that thing and get the best prices out of anybody out there, dude. Download the Game Time app. Go to the account tab to create a login. Okay, well, now we're falling off the rails here. Let's try that again. Download the Game Time app. Go to the account tab to create a login and redeem code Bussin for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Download Game Time. Last minute tickets. Lowest prices guaranteed. At those tier 1s, dude, they're still sitting there with that gun wondering, should I fucking do this or not? Do you want me to kill Dylan Randall's best man or fucking not, dude? That's what they're saying right
The
now.
boys need to get it together. They need to write Dylan an apology and say
They
that
do.
the boys are right.
You know what I think we need to do right now? We need to do one of our best and favorite segments of the entire week.
I've been waiting for it, dude.
It's ready, and it's time for Shoutout. No free Shoutout of the week. Starting as always, the man, the myth, the legend, the one peg-legged man. Blas Hernandez, let's go, baby! Give us your best Shoutout of the week, baby.
Peg leg, yeah, I like that touch. My shout out of the week this week. God damn it, dude.
Hey, he spelled so easily.
So easy. It's gonna be the morning coffee. I don't think, shout out, no free shout outs to the morning coffee. there's no better way to start your day. Whether you're going to the gym, whether you're going on a walk, whether you're going to read a book, you could always count on that nice cup of coffee in the morning.
It's a good one, Blossy. That's a
Short
good
and
one.
sweet, Blossy. Short and sweet. I did like that a lot. The coffee does go a long ways. And you know the coffee's special to you when you're up late one night. Like I was up late last night.
Yeah.
For reasons I don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
So I'll just get mad as fuck.
Yeah.
But I was up late last night and I go, I'll just have an extra coffee tomorrow. And I thought, and that's what put me to sleep. And I was like, you're going to be all right for practice, buddy. You're going to be just fine.
Bloss is right. There's nothing like a good morning coffee, bro. You just keep them coming too, bottomless.
Bottomless. Like mimosas, baby. Mimosas on a Saturday?
You have the facility, you walk in, like that one bright spot of your morning is going and getting that cup of coffee. There's a little bit of a line. There's 3 minutes left to meeting time. And you're thinking, yo, is this going to be enough time? You see Vrabel or your head coach walk in.
Yeah.
Hey, cup of coffee. You know, I got to get it first.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have that cup of coffee during meetings. And then if you're fortunate enough to drink it all before the meeting's over, you go and fill that thing up before position meetings.
Double up. It's great when there's like 2 minutes for a meeting. You're kind of rushing to get the coffee. And then Vrabel will walk in and be like, hey, you don't got to rush. Meeting doesn't start till I get there. Kind of a flex by him, but at the same time, it's like, all right, hey, I get to pour this coffee, do it exactly how I want to do it.
Always let you know, bro.
He always lets you know. But Vrabel's is a homie for sure. Bloss, how do you like your coffee?
I like my coffee just black.
Love that.
Oh, dude.
You black?
I'm a black guy.
You want to know why? Because you're never going to be disappointed if they don't have the flavors that you like to do your coffee. They don't have the Splenda. They don't have the sugar. Just keep it black. You'll never be disappointed.
You feel a little bit more like better than people. You feel better than people.
Yeah.
Hey,
you do.
it doesn't ruin your
How many creams
fast.
you put in that? Exactly.
Yeah.
Doesn't ruin the fast. So not knowing how like me and Will love coffee, when Will and I first met, the first cup of coffee I poured in front of him, do you remember what it was?
I don't think so.
It was a hazelnut coffee on accident. And I didn't fucking know. And he looks at me and goes, hazelnut, huh? Dude. And I didn't know Will like that yet. And it was looking back and I was like, man, that almost broke us.
Yeah.
There was almost no busting with the boys.
There's like a little bit of judgment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fresh vanilla, hazelnut, all that shit. It's kind of gross. It's just kind of nasty, right?
But when you're
tasting your coffee at that point.
No, dude.
Like when you're connecting with
the bean juice.
Yeah, like when you're connecting with like a new boy and you're like, oh, this he's a dude's dude.
Yeah.
And you see hazelnut going into the coffee, you're just like, hey, what we doing, buddy? You going hazelnut?
Yeah, my boy Metro as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be in there with the French press, dude. Like, like coffee time is sacred.
Jackie, baby, I know you're the #1 MILF hunter this side of the Mississippi. Go ahead and give us your best shout out of the week.
Well, you know, I like to paint a picture before I really dive.
Oh, here he goes, Picasso.
But let's say like whether you're on a work trip, a vacation, or maybe your wife kicked you out of the house, but you're in a hotel room.
Okay. And your wife needs a little somebody to come on over.
I love where he's going with this. I love
For whatever reason, you're in a hotel room. You know, you're doing your thing. You got all the towels you need. You got the little mint on the pillow.
Hey, hang on. Can I stop?
Yeah.
You're in your hotel room. You're doing your thing with all the towels. Like, what are we? Are we butt naked on the bed, or what are we talking about?
Oh,
I mean, I'm just take a shower, use a towel. I don't know where your head's at, but
in the rub and
tell you what, there's nothing better. I'm not gonna take your shout out away, but we'll talk after you're done, dude.
So whatever you're doing, whatever in the room, you could be having the biggest party, you could be having the biggest depression party, whatever. You leave and you come back and the room is fucking clean as hell.
Oh.
And there's nothing better than being able to make just an absolute mess in a hotel room and then coming back hours later and it's like you literally were never there.
That's a great feeling.
So yeah, my shout out, no free shout out is whether it's like, I guess the maid service or just having someone clean up after you at a hotel. It's just, there's nothing better than that.
Yeah. When I was younger, I'd purposely fuck up hotel rooms.
Oh yeah,
I would go ham. Fucking conditioner and shit on the walls. Clean that up. I've changed. I've changed.
My whole thing.
I don't know what camera I can look at. That's a little fucked up. I know. I was a little but I literally in my head be like, I don't know, getting back at them. I don't know them personally.
Well, my thing with the towels,
I'm really upset I gave up that information.
If you're in a hotel room by yourself and you take a shower and like they got probably like 4 towels, I'm gonna use like 3 or 4 of the towels for just one person's like. Don't need 4 towels, but I'm gonna use all of them.
One around the waist, one trenched over. Maybe you do your hair like you see the women do sometimes.
Throw one up on your head. Use them all because when I come back, they're gonna be perfectly folded like into a little swan or whatever that is. And yeah, because, that's the job.
Love the shout out to room service, dude.
I like the shout out to room service.
To make you feel better about your thing that you wish you hadn't said.
Yeah.
I used to like take a pillow. I used to take a pillow every time I went to a hotel when I was younger. Because like you grow up, you say, you don't have the best pillows growing up.
The nicest shit.
They're like shitty. It's like the hard cotton that you get at like Walmart or something.
We
They're
know
just
how you are with pillows.
yeah, they got some stains on them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they got some stains on them. Hang on. Yeah, they got some stains on them. And I would just like anytime you got to go to a hotel and got the nice like feather type pillow, bro, I'd stuff in the suitcase and take it home. I didn't get corrected for a while, and I didn't really like. To me, I thought there was just like infinite pillows at the hotel, which there pretty much is. But people are like, hey, like that's stealing. Like you can't. Like I'm just trying to get another pillow at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like you meet one at the hotel, you meet one in the room, you hit it off real well. You're like, hey, I'm taking you home. Hey, we're not playing the video, my man. I'm letting you know that right now. We ain't playing the video. You'll be able to check that out on my next comedy special. What you got right there?
Oh, nothing.
No, I think it's weird as fuck. 105, I saw.
I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it, dude. But man, do my cheeks just fucking hurt right now.
Just to say, I'm not against that getting out. I just want it to be properly rolled out.
Yo. Oh man. Yeah, his next special, dude. His next special.
Yeah, the next 5 minutes special on Netflix,
special,
baby.
dude.
Come on now.
Respect my man. One thing about a hotel room is especially like when you like got some like you have like a longtime girlfriend or something like that, or you're married, you go to a hotel room, that light the candles,
just getting after
close the curtains, just you and yourself, baby. Just absolutely fucking ending things.
Yeah, then yeah. Well, are we talking about with your wife or longtime girlfriend, or when you get to be on your own?
Be on your own.
Get after it with yourself a little bit.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Leave the rag moving so fast.
Leave the rag. Hey, leave the. How do you fucking see me? I'm like, yeah.
Out there. What you do? Prosthetic exams?
Tell me what you
do with them.
Tell me what else you do there. You leave. Yeah, let me adjust a little bit. Pin it up against the waistline.
I'll tell you what.
The rag on the side. Let the room service know what happened there.
Yeah, that was one thing for me is I was doing the trash. No survivors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that, my man.
Oh, Garrett. Oh, lacrosse's #1 fan. Let's see what you got, baby.
Hey. That's a tough one to follow, but I think this one is equally as hype. The Saturday hot dog stand at Home Depot. Either as a kid and you're with your dad, or for you guys as a dad taking your kids, because that's like a pastime. I think
at Home
everybody.
Depot?
Yes, outside. You never been to Home Depot?
Yeah, I've been to Home Depot,
buddy. But
come on,
hot dog stand outside.
I live there.
I went this weekend and there was a line. It was a beautiful thing.
Really?
Hype me up. I've never experienced that. Now I feel like I need to.
Yeah. I see. Where I would have went if I were you was the hot dogs at Costco. Dude, the hot dogs are cut. But I don't want to take away from your thing.
I don't have a membership, so.
Oh, just act like it's something. Oh,
hey, you just keep working hard, baby. You'll get there.
will.
You just keep working hard.
Keep stacking
I
day
wish I
on
knew
top
more
of
about
day.
that with the Home Depot hot dog stand. So I didn't know nothing about that.
I love me a nice dog.
JP did. What's up, JP? You know about that stand?
Yeah, the reason I reacted like that is because in Greenville, like they used to do it, but I haven't seen one in years. So it's just been a while.
The throat goat speaking.
The throat goat speaking. Bro, you're the
Better
throat
days
goat.
back then.
I know what you mean, but I like that term. Like, you know how JP puts them down?
Bro, I've seen him take down a hot dog without chewing.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not lying. One day we'll see the videos.
You say you're always at Home Depot. What are you doing there?
Bro, I'm always doing shit, dude. 2x4s and nails and shit, dude. I'm a fucking outdoors guy. I'm basically a carpenter. Me and Jesus, dude. Me and Jesus are fucking carpenters out there, dude. It's crazy. That's the closest thing you can be to God. It really is at Home Depot. Straight up. Like church? No. Fucking go to Home Depot, dude. You and God are there. Quinn. Ooh, man, dude. Hey.
I just said.
Almost just went off there.
You kept it together.
I did.
I don't know what's happening right now, but you kept it together, it seems
JP,
like.
Gamecocks. Go Gamecocks. Let's see what you got, baby. What's your shout out? No, for shout out of the week.
Y'all know I love fast food.
Do you?
Yeah. This is like a subtlety that comes with fast food that doesn't happen all the time, but when it happens, it's amazing. When you're like eating when you're driving and then you get home and, usually you're eating the fries while you drive. So my free shout out goes out to the bag fries that are left over.
Leftover
you think
bag
you're all
fries.
out of them and you just reach in, you're like, oh. Is that 3 or 4? Hey, you pull them out, you're hype.
He's hype. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. That's fucking outstanding. Really?
Hey, y'all know me, man. My shout out, no free shout out of the week.
Hold on, time out.
Hey, y'all know me.
You saying that for like that?
Just letting y'all know, I bring some stuff every now and then.
Hey, oh, this is a hitter. This is like the fucking California roll for
It's not
me.
a hitter, it's a subtle. Hey, you know what's funny? I saw somebody go. They made a tweet and like tweet at me your favorite firsts, and I wanted to like respond. I don't know why I didn't, but I wanted to be like I wanted to tag you and put, hey, your favorite first is your California roll. Somebody's like, hey, tweet us all of your favorite first ever in life, and I was just thinking about you in the California roll.
Well, it's true.
It's
everybody's first. It's not being favorite first. It's not the favorite, dude. It's everybody's first.
But that's what you came up with, the California roll.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like your favorite.
I'm not going to
first.
sushi spots ordering the California. I really don't know. My sushi choices are a lot better than that.
You used to have a roll named after you at Jeff Ruby's.
Hey, preach, my brother.
Come on now.
Kept it a band right there.
But this is a subtle one. It's like underappreciated, and you feel like you wish you would carry over into life. You wish you would carry over to on the road. You wish you'd carry over to just walking by somebody in the hallway. But just the boat wave, dude. We were on the boat yesterday, out on the ocean. Wait, what's that called out there? Like it's not a lake, but
up whatever right now.
hey,
go ahead.
Go on, talking about the boat wave, bro. And you're riding the boat, and you're like. Whether somebody's coming in the docket or whether you're going out to sea, whatever, however you want to say all that shit, dude. And you just see some of the boys, like, it doesn't matter who it is. And they're coming by on another boat and you're always giving each other like a good wave, no matter what. Like, we don't do that driving cars. We don't do that doing nothing else. But for whatever reason, you see somebody out on the water and you're driving by them, you can be doing nothing. You're going to stand up and you're going to give them a good boat wave. So my shout out, no free shout out goes to the boat wave.
Ooh, you stand up when you do it too?
I was this weekend.
Yeah, Catholic Mass doing that thing, huh? Up and down, up and down.
It just kind of depends. Like if you got some cool jams going on and you're vibing and you kind of like feel cool, you kind of just give the subtle like bow wave like this. But like yesterday, we were getting done eating lunch. We were going out to sea, and I'm just freaking standing up. I'm throwing the deuces. I'm waving at everybody.
Tell you what, dude. Shit for you, huh?
You know what I'm talking about, man. You going out to the deep water.
Out there fucking carnival cruising. 15-mile-per-hour winds to the north.
What do you call it? Open water? You go out to the open water, man.
Yeah, going out to sea.
It made me think, too, back at our Lakes versus Beaches conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not done with the shout out. No free shout out.
Check your connection to the mic.
What's up, dude? Oh. Check, 1, 2.
Way to be on a Blossom.
Man, way to go, Blossom. Let's get a little golf clap for Blossom. That was outstanding. By the way, that golf clap made me so happy, dude. That was so nice, dude.
Let's do it again. We have the best time on this pod, man.
It's got to find a home.
I hope everybody's enjoying this pod as much as we are right now.
Dude, I'm sweating. I'm laughing so much.
Comment, throw a tweet out there.
Yeah. Subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe.
But before I get into that conversation, I know I'm not trying to take up. It's your time to do your shout out, no free shout out of the week.
I do want to say something about yours real quick, though. Is there anything more disrespectful? I'll take the car, not because I'm not on boats very often or ships. But when you're in the car and someone's walking their dog or something and they lock eyes with you and you give them a wave and they look back down, that's a quick fuck you. I'll do this and I'll.
Right, bro.
As you're driving by, dude. I'll fucking, how are you, ma'am? 70-year-old lady? Go fuck yourself.
Like, appreciate you from driving kind of away from me walking my dog. Like, I get it. Nice wave. Dude, I don't know what it is, but if you're on a boat, it doesn't matter. You're waving.
Everyone's doing it.
Everyone's waving. I mean, you know, right?
I'm from Arizona. I don't spend a lot of time on boats.
Yeah, but like, you talked about the beach, like being on a boat. Like, you've been on boats, bro.
Yeah, but I've never been captaining the boat. And I've watched him wave to people and I've seen really like a really nice
You don't have, hey, that's a beautiful thing. You don't have to captain the boat to give a boat wave.
Yeah.
Everybody in the boat's giving a boat wave.
Everyone's waving.
Everyone's waving.
Everyone's job.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, respect.
I rest.
Respect. Get me on a boat, dude.
On a boat.
Hey, I need to live a little. I've just been grinding my whole life. I don't know what it's like to enjoy myself.
I think it's tough to, and listen, we'll get into it after, because it's part of the conversation I want to have.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I don't want to.
Oh, it's my turn first?
I think it'll take up a while, yeah.
All right, this is my shout out, no free shout out of the week, and I'm kind of nervous because I think I've already said it. So I'm really nervous. A little bit of CT is about to creep in on me real quick. Let me know, dude.
Like a repeat shout out, no free shout out?
It might be, and we've only been doing it for how many weeks, bub? So I'm really treading some fucking thin ice right now, and it's scaring me right now. But Well, I was telling Will, told you guys about the coffee. Shout out, boss. How you think how good the coffee is in the morning?
You got it.
And when I was and last night when I was going to bed, I thought about the coffee. I was like, man, that'll make my day a whole lot better. I'll make it through practice. I'm gonna be really tired. But I'm going to practice. I'm in a fucking bad mood. And I put the radio on, or I put the Spotify on. The Spotify hits, and one song comes on. And then I'm like, I don't have to change that song at all. And then I switch the song. I don't have to switch the song. And then all of a sudden, the next song comes on. I want to listen to that banger too. And then a third banger comes on. I'm like, I don't have to do any fucking effort for this drive at all other than make sure I don't die. How amazing is it that the steering of the Spotify is choosing to give me exactly what I need this morning to put a smile on my face so I can walk into the facility and have a great day. And you know what? That happened today. So my shout out of the week goes to when the playlist just hits different.
Yeah, I don't think you repeated that.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's all I was listening for, so I didn't really get to enjoy the experience.
You want me to do it all over again?
No. I think you did a phenomenal job.
Boss was doing that.
I think you did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
But yeah, I vibe with that.
I love it, dude.
When it just touches you right, too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you don't know what you need. But that playlist just comes on and it's just rattling off bangers.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I think that was an outstanding. Do you, Quinn? Oh,
I was hoping we would ask him. Blur out his face, Bloss.
Blur his face. Bloss, blur his face out.
First, I don't have two. It's like part A, part B. Yeah?
It's you have the mic. We'll tell you how we feel after.
Hang on a second.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna let that happen. Just one shout out.
All right.
Bro, are we catching a fucking giggle fest right now?
We are. I love it too.
Oh, it's like Nebraska.
My first go-to for Shoutout is Taco Bell Cheesy Gordita Crunch. I want to see you on Thursday after my bachelor party. Hang
on. I'm going to let you do it a second time because I need a little bit more juice. I need a little bit more energy.
Paint us a picture.
Like if you're shouting out Taco Bell, Cheesy Gordita Crunch,
like it's a fire shout out. It's a fire shout out.
I want my mouth watering like, dude, you are fucking right.
There's literally nothing wrong with the shout out.
For sure. I'm just saying when I come down to the States, I know I have a Taco Bell in Canada, but when I come down here, I know I come down here and drink on Broadway.
Buddy.
First thing I go to is thinking about the soft shell with the nice creamy cheese between the hard and soft.
Let them know.
With that Taco Bell sauce. I don't even know what it is.
Here comes the salvia.
But,
saliva.
Hey.
Relax, boys.
I crave that shit.
See you on Thursday night, baby.
See you on Thursday night, baby.
You know how?
Hell yeah.
And now you say?
That's my shout out, no free shout out.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh, actually. Jack's face in the back. Jack paused because he knew exactly where I was going with it. God, dude. That was good. That was good. But I'll tell you what you need to do is paint that picture a little bit better next time.
Remember when you caught me with the cheesy gordita?
Oh, bro, dude. So I was living off Charlotte, kind of by where you used to live.
Uh-huh.
And Quinn and I go out one night and we get fucking blister drunk. Like, I think we're chasing after a cab at one point. The guy refused to give us a ride. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I tried to chase Quinn down, picked him up, put him in a cab. And we go to Taco Bell. We order the entire menu. And we go back to the house and I realize,
what a vibe.
Dude, I'm thinking to myself, I'm way too drunk. I'm going to throw this up so I don't eat it. I wake up in the morning. Listen, that's not the point of the story I'm trying to tell right now. We can talk about that. We'll unpack that in a second. I walk down the stairs at night, dude, and it's like when your parents would put out like little eggs to follow you to your Easter basket, but it was Taco Bell wrappers. And I just kept following one after the other, dude, all the way down 2 flights of stairs into the guest bedroom. Going to the guest bedroom, there's like a fucking, like, it looks like rose petals put on the bed of just Taco Bell wrappers. And I go to use the bathroom. And I look, and behind the toilet, dude, is more Taco Bell wrappers. My man love to every single fucking piece of food there, dude.
You destroyed it all?
Bro, he gained 15 pounds in, what, 4 days?
No, it was like 23 pounds in 2 weeks.
We got Jack Brown's, which is a fire burger.
Great burger, dude.
Came to National
He ordered 3 of them, dude. He
3 Elvis?
No, I had 12 of those.
Oh my God.
Did you get the Elvis?
No, it used to be called the Danny LaRusso.
The Elvis one?
The Danny LaRusso. No, the Elvis one's different.
Cheese with jalapeno jelly.
That's the best one on the menu. That's the best one on the menu.
It's called the Danny LaRusso. But that's OG.
That sounds so fire, bro.
He just Nashville'd you.
What happened?
My boys from Canada just Nashville'd you.
With what? Oh, the OG?
Outstanding podcast, boys.
I didn't even know I got it. Hey, the conversation I wanted to go to. Because when I was on the boat, what is that body of water called?
Is that what you're talking about?
What's the body of water called out in Charleston?
A lake?
Like it's connected to the Atlantic Ocean.
The intercoastal?
But yeah, like you know how they got the like
Intercoastal.
That's what it's called.
yeah, where they shoot Outer Banks.
The Outer Banks?
Yeah, I guess so. Is that what it's called?
No, Outer Banks is in North Carolina.
They were shooting Outer Banks. Okay. But what I'm trying to basically say is like there's like a lake vibe in all these coves. Because we're talking about beaches versus lakes. So I'm thinking in my mind, what is that? Oceans versus lakes? Or are we talking like you got to have sand?
Yeah,
you can have a
people
beach
were
and a
coming
lake.
at me for beaches and lakes.
Yeah, because I do like. There's
Which
a lot more
stand
detail.
firmly on fucking.
I think you say that, but I feel like you lost a lot of credibility in not understanding the boat wave. So that tells me and probably the audience that you don't really understand.
I had no idea your opinion me changed so much, and that's what changed, dude. But you lost a shitload of credibility when you didn't know about the fucking boat wave, you piece of shit.
But like, and I think the audience, like, you haven't really experienced the lake life. If you don't know what the boat wave is, like, just vibing on a boat, bro.
I'm from Arizona. I'm a desert rat.
Yeah, but then you're talking about the beaches and everything else. What I'm trying to say,
you're right. I've been to the Okanagan once.
You could find a lake vibe in the ocean.
I've been to lakes.
I'm trying to figure out how to say.
I've been to lakes. Like the Great Lakes, they look like oceans, but they're not oceans. Therefore, the beaches aren't real beaches. They're just sand near the water.
Right, but you got ways to like dock the boat and stuff like that.
He just mumbles facts.
Houses on the water.
The place by the water.
Houses on the water.
Meet me at the lake, they say.
Houses on the water. You can pull the boat up and dock. They got
That's exactly
restaurants
what
on
it
the
is,
water.
Shore. What is it?
Restaurants on the water, houses on the water. You can pull up and dock the boat.
Yeah.
To me, that's like a lake vibe.
You go to Miami, dude. That's everywhere.
You know what I'm saying.
But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I think the boys need to have a lake day on Percy Priest, is what I'm thinking in my brain. That's what I'm thinking.
I feel like it's just death out there, dude.
It probably is, but like, my man, like, I feel like I don't know you that well. When you said, oh, everybody does the boat wave, I don't know why that's affecting me, but it really does. Especially when we have a strong stance on beach or lake and you're like, oh, that's cool. I love that people do that. It's like, well, how are you going to speak on a stage, stand strongly on beach over lake if you don't even know what the lake's like?
Because I've been to a lake a dozen times in my life, but I've been to a beach 200 times. And I just feel like you're right. It's a a fucking the pendulum.
It's literally almost a year of beaching
in one direction where it's just like, okay, I'm a beach guy. I'm an ocean guy. Ocean vibes over fucking lakes at this point in my life. Am I willing to change? Yes, I'm willing to change anything about myself, dude. Just want to be accepted.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel that. And when you said oceans over lakes, I feel like since I was in an ocean over the weekend, I very much had a lake vibe, like boating out in the water. Because it has like the lake surroundings, you know what I mean?
And I, you know what? We always talk about who's a better listener or not, like, and everything. But like, I told you exactly what I thought an ocean vibe was. It's the town. It's the vibe around the ocean. The ocean's like the centerpiece at the dinner table. It's not the main meal. You know what I'm saying?
But you threw me off with that because when you went on that whole spiel, you know what I thought of? In-N-Out Burger, an experience. You are a very incredible storyteller.
A very incredible storyteller. Really just pissed me off, dude. I would take that compliment anywhere else in any different context, but right now I'm about to leave. So go ahead and tell me what you're gonna say.
I don't know why you don't take that as a compliment. That's a very good compliment.
But no, that doesn't bother me. The but coming after is gonna hurt.
There's no but.
So finish the sentence thing you're gonna say.
It's just like
you're a very good storyteller.
You're like a Jedi who gets all the weak-minded people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can paint a story and everyone will fall for it and be like, yo, Taylor is a vibe, but they don't see through the bullshit.
And you can't tell me that you know you're not disrespecting me right now, right? I'm trying to be calm because I've been telling you about the day I've had yesterday.
I'm trying to be calm.
And I'm trying to be cool, but you just disrespected a little bit, right?
But it's not disrespectful. It's not. I don't see it as disrespectful.
You're saying I'm not a for the boys type of guy.
No. I think like.
Why does it got to end like this?
It doesn't. Because I feel like I'm ending it on a compliment. I'm more so taking the shots at people who aren't like actually listening. Because we talk about beach or vibe. I guess where I got caught up in thinking what the conversation was about is like being on the water.
Sure.
Or like being immediately on or around the water.
So what are you?
And you're taking it out to like the town. You know what I mean? You're hanging out at the town. You're watching the seagulls fucking.
I get what you're saying.
You're watching the seagulls eat dinners and breakfast and shit, and like you're like painting this masterful fucking.
I never said one thing about a seagull. I don't think.
Yeah, you did.
Did I say anything about a seagull last week?
Bet me $5. Bet me $5.
Hey, Garrett's been fucking fired.
$5.
I don't want to bet $5 with you, dude.
That you mentioned seagull last week.
I just said I don't want to.
You dug your own fucking grave, bud.
So hold on. So I am a storyteller and I'm an experience, but I have zero depth and I'm
not you personally. And hang on. That's
kind of what you just said in the last 3 minutes
no.
of this podcast. Is anybody else hearing that?
Just you see how he's shaking his head. Yes,
no, I know he's just here.
He's a normal civilian in Star Wars getting got right now. Because look, if you rewind the tape, I said when you went on the rant of the beach, all I heard was In-N-Out Burger, and for whatever reason, you're taking it as some personal shot that you have no depth.
You said you're like a Jedi with normal people that can have their way with them, and Taylor's low key a vibe. But they don't see through the bullshit.
Yeah, and that's the
that was the chronological order of which you said those things.
I'm not weak-minded people, because that's I'm pulling that's we're in the courtroom right now.
So
like,
I'm a manipulative
lawyer going.
That's what you're saying, dude. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, there we go. I love that. That's hilarious.
But ain't nothing funny right now.
I think that's hilarious, bro. Oh, so I'm a manipulative cuck? Fuck you, man.
So what's the deal? Are we boys right now?
Oh, we're boys, bro.
What's going on, dude?
Incredible storyteller. So if I'm
but you're saying like, but there's nothing else after that. Like people look at me and they go, "Wow, the way Taylor handles himself is such a vibe. Oh, the way he talks is such a vibe." And then you dig a little deeper into my thing, like, yeah, Taylor's not really a vibe at all. He's kind of a piece of shit.
no, I wasn't thinking that.
That's 100%.
No,
you just paint the photo. Unbiasedly. Will you just Listen, Will just did this to me. You fucking piece of shit, dude. Will you grab the mic and just one by one? Is that what it sounded like? Is that what it sounded like, Garrett?
Oh, maybe a little bit, yeah.
Okay, maybe a little bit, yeah.
Garrett, can you talk about the other side of it?
No. Just yes or no.
Control the narrative. He's trying to control the narrative.
Is that what it sounded like a little bit?
That is what it sounded like.
Okay, cool. Quinn, you want to pass the... That's all. That's all. I just want to know it's a yes or no thing. Does it sound like a yes or no?
It was a straight disrespect.
Okay, yeah, that's a yes. Keisha?
Quinn's all about chaos.
Yeah,
Let's keep that in mind. Quinn's all about chaos.
Boss? He said I'm working. But yeah, would you say yes or no? That was not a little disrespectful? Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Blas.
Right.
Thank you, bro.
All right, Jack. No, because
you're known for having tough skin. You should be able to take that.
Hang on, I don't know if that helps me.
Jack, go ahead.
I don't know if that helped me, Blas.
Yeah,
because you're confirming it and you're just saying he needs to have thicker skin.
Yeah. You have tough skin, Taylor, so all the disrespectful things Will just said to you should be fine. It should just fucking bounce off, dude. That's what you just said, right?
Nah, it wasn't.
You got tough skin, so when Will is a fucking
you gotta stop talking over people. You gotta let him continue to just try to do his thing.
All right, say your thing.
That was me putting my my foot in the ground, not being a weak-minded person.
Wait, so what am I?
Here's what I want to explain.
Maybe Will's projecting.
So here's all I want to explain, because I'm not projecting. When you give the story last week on beaches, like it's a phenomenal story. And I'm driving home and I'm like, this motherfucker talked about a lot of things other than like things you can do on the beach. And I'm feeling God in the moment. I'm like, yeah, I can feel you. I'm kind of a beach guy too. But then you actually get into it and think about what you can do on a lake. I'm like, dude, I fucking love lakes. And then the comments you made about not knowing about the boat wave and the fact that you can tell a story about
I did not know about the boat wave.
You didn't know about the boat wave, buddy.
That was disrespectful.
Hang on, but let me just finish. Let me just finish.
Shit going on, dude.
So, to me, he threw a chink in his armor of not really understanding lakes if you don't know something like that. So when you paint a beautiful picture of the beach versus a lake argument, if you're going to stand on it's this or that, you got to know both well enough to speak on them. So to me, you didn't have enough. You lost a lot of credibility with me when you did the whole, I don't know about the boat wave and I don't really go on lakes like that. So it's like, oh shit, you just got me last week by explaining this beach because you don't really know both of them like that. That's all I'm explaining. Like, you got to be able to see through some of those details. Like, man, Taylor just took me on a nice fucking dinner, dude, and he didn't execute at home.
Clothes were off before you even knew, huh?
Right.
Here's what I will say about I never once said, I might have even said that I don't know enough about lakes to truly know about lake vibes last week in the pod, but I for sure never said I know so much about lakes, and this is why I think you should pick between oceans or lakes. I do believe it's like, okay, let's say I grew up in New York City, and I've never been to the forest, and you're like, hey, Taylor, are you a city guy or are you a outdoors forest guy? I'd probably say I'm a city guy because I've never been to the forest really. Taylor, are you an ocean guy or are you a lakes guy? I'm probably an oceans guy because I've never really been to the lakes that much. Is that what you wanted me to say?
I respect that. Your credibility came up a little bit more.
I don't know why. And I knew about the boat wave.
Credibility thing. That's more like
about the boat wave. Because I know it's a wave in general. Your shout out, no fish out of the week was a generic when you're passing somebody and you wave. Because you can do that in a car. You can do that walking on the like opposite directions. You can do that on a boat. If your planes are close enough to be on the tarmac, you can literally wave at somebody as you guys pass by.
No. Come on now.
I'm saying
it's like an unspoken rule, right? Like a golf club. Like people.
That's on motorcycles. An unspoken rule on motorcycles is when you're driving, you give them the wave down here. You
could do a shout out, no free shout out on that one time if you have a motorcycle and ride it and you love that shit.
Okay.
They do it for Jeeps too. Yeah, Jeep.
They do it for Jeeps too.
But don't just say the whole
generic thing. A wave is a thing, and then people like to
now we're projecting. Now we're projecting
motorcycles
for real,
and apparently boats.
Well, what's the difference between a beach, like a lake beach, and an ocean?
Come on.
I think that's what I was getting caught up in, right?
If I show you one, I bet you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Yeah, no, I bet. Listen, I've been to Lake Michigan. I've been to Lake Michigan. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Hey,
pull up beach, Lake Michigan, and I know it's going to come up. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying this is my opinion.
I love how this all spun off. Hey, Quinn, that's what I was kind of thinking on was like, I was at the a beach or ocean, right? And I felt like I was in a lake, which gave me good vibes. Like, I'm like, I fucking love this. But I'm not at the beach for real. You know what I mean? Like, there's no sand beach.
The issue.
You know
Here's
what I'm saying?
I don't want to sound disrespectful like Will did, but here's what it is. Will was thinking very like short-minded, very smallly, like, what can I do in the sand? You know what I'm saying when you say beach? But really,
Okanagan Beach in Kelowna.
Let me see it.
Nice looking beach right there.
I've never seen nothing that pretty in Okanagan. Will was thinking when you said I'm about beaches more than I'm about lakes. Will was literally thinking to himself like, if I'm in the sand, what can I do in the sand? You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't thinking about all the other things that make a beach vibe. Just like all the things you do on a lake, the lake house, the cigars by the lake, that's all the fucking lake vibe. So if I'm saying, hey, I really like when you go to the beach and maybe you go offshore fishing, you get some mahi, you bring it to some local place, they cook it up for you, make some tacos, you're eating it, you're wearing flip-flops, and then you walk over, you get on a skateboard and you cruise down. Yeah, I don't skateboard very often, but because I'm in this situation, I kind of want to right now. Get some bicycles because, it's a really nice day. I might pop the tarp off and keep going. That's also a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
On a lake as well.
What is that?
You would know. You would know if you were part of the culture.
What does that mean? Is that your boat wave? Is that what they do?
No, buddy.
Fucking.
Just looking even dumber right now.
Look like. What does that mean?
It's a Jedi mind trick.
Oh.
He's painting a beautiful story. Like I said, you're a very incredible storyteller.
I just explained it to everybody. You know what? Cut this whole thing, and then we'll have people decide. Because I really feel like what I'm saying is, like, it's the same shit is what you're saying. When your lake vibe is the same way as my beach vibe, my words might have just gone in a direction of a flowy way that you enjoyed more. But we're saying the same shit.
I got you.
Okay? Maybe you're the one that's being manipulated. And everybody else.
You are a very incredible storyteller.
But
there was no but.
Have you ever had a proper beach lake vibe?
Are we just trying to get on the Okanagan thing by saying that? Listen, for those of you, Quinn is, because he refuses to put the mic up to his mouth when he wants to talk. Quinn said, have you ever had a beach lake vibe? We get it, dude. Where my wife and Quinn are from is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my life. It's very much what you're saying. It's very much what you're saying. And it's a happy bit of both worlds because you're in the Pacific Northwest. You got the woods, you feel the lakes. It's a phenomenal time. How many times have I told you how beautiful it is?
A lot.
A lot. How many times have I said, hey, we should go up there one summer?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. So maybe someday we'll go up there.
Yeah, maybe someday we will.
Maybe someday we will. You know what I'm saying?
After watching Witt's video
so
about
now that we gave that's flowers, maybe we can put that to bed a little bit, right?
Sure.
Back to you. I want you to say sorry.
What am I apologizing for?
You know exactly what you're saying. Sorry.
I stand by all the things I was saying because
you need to read the ad. You need to read this ad, dude. And this is what I'm going to go to in a second.
I I think like if I'm choosing a day of enjoyment, I think I would rather be out on the boat doing a lake vibe than the beach vibe.
You said that the last one. I was like, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, but last week I was a little bit more in the middle. I was ready to kind of.
Were you really? So you had an internal battle that you're now bringing to the forefront.
Well, I think I'm a lakes guy just because the Midwest. I don't really know the beach like that.
Mm-hmm.
BetterHelp Therapy. Shout out BetterHelp Therapy.
Really
No free
right
shout
now?
out. Life can be overwhelming, and for many people, they get burned out without even knowing it. Symptoms can include lack of motivation, projecting on your friends on a podcast, feeling helpless, trapped, detachment, fatigue, and a lot more. We associate burnout with work, but that's not the only cause. Any of our roles in life can lead us to feel a little burnt out, and BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you to prioritize yourself. Talking with someone can help you figure out what's causing stress in your life. BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Give it a try and see why 2 million people have used BetterHelp Online Therapy, because this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and our listeners are getting 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Bussin. Let me say that again. BetterHelp.com/Bussin. That's BetterHelp.com/Bussin. I'm telling you. Yeah. You're in a pretty extreme line of work, Quinn. Quinn said he could use that in his line of work. He's like a paramedic. Fuck, I was gonna say that. I was gonna dumb it down and just say medic. But he sees a lot of shit.
You just wanted to leave out the para?
Yeah, I just didn't want to. No.
He's been a little bit.
No, don't do that. I know you love chaos.
Well, he doesn't have a mic right now, Will.
I know he doesn't. But yeah, check that out. Are you going to it right now online?
Yeah, I'm about to set up an appointment right now with BetterHelp. Just let my doctor know. Hey, we got to talk about my friend Will and how he gaslights me.
So I'd like you to say sorry.
So I do want you to say sorry.
We appreciate you guys for signing in, watching the boys. If you're still watching right now, what's up?
You gotta.
Yeah, I know, but we can do it after we sign off on the episode. You know what I'm saying? We gotta close out the episode.
You know what? One thing I've learned is it's your world, so go ahead and do whatever you want. It's a tough way for this pod to end because
come on now.
Remember in the middle of the pod, I was like, man, what another good vibe. The new title? Yeah, was it Fuzzy Feeling Boys?
Yeah.
The new title of this podcast has got to be We Were Almost There. Episode 159. But the boys almost, no, I like We Were Almost There.
Hey, come on now.
I can't, dude.
Intros.
They're great.
Who has a lot of fun?
I have a lot of fun intros.
There you go.
I do.
Shout out no for shout out of the week.
Loved it.
Has a lot of fun.
I do. But that's kind of what brought us down today. So I have like a sad feeling when I think about shout out of the week.
All I ultimately want to do with that conversation is just bring it back to light because I feel like we didn't talk about it a whole lot last week, and we ended more so on your beach painting, which is why I said you're a very incredible storyteller. Because I don't feel
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about me and being a good storyteller.
No.
I'm talking about you saying I don't really have depth. I'm full of shit.
I never said that though. I never said that.
You literally said people don't see through the bullshit. I'm a Jedi mind trick guy who fucking manipulates people. I'm a manipulative guy.
No, bro. I'm not saying that, but I'm speaking to the audience.
And I feel like your ego's in the way of not just saying sorry.
I'm not. I'm trying to acquire votes. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to acquire votes that way. It has nothing. It's nothing to do with you.
I really hope. Please, someone fucking tell us who's right here because I feel like I'm talking to a wall right now, and I want to scream at the top of my lungs. I need my therapist. I need BetterHelp so bad right now. I need him.
Because.
Subscribe, rate 5 stars, dude.
Yeah, big hugs, tiny kisses. You guys are doing phenomenal. Hey, it's about to be Father's Day. Buy that merch. What's today right now? June 7th?
The 9th will be...
The episode will be coming out June 9th.
This episode that drops right now today, this is the last chance you can get your Father's Day merch, our girl dad merch, our dad merch, whatever the case may be, to get it on time for your dad for Father's Day. So go to the store.barstoolsports.com and purchase the girl dad merch, any of the merch on the site for your old man, because he's going to love it. He loves the boys just like you do. And yeah, so.
Did we sell out? Do we have to do something, maybe do something special?
I don't think we've hit it yet.
We haven't sold out yet?
We have with 2 things.
2 things. We need to sell out on that 3rd thing. It was the hats.
That was 4.
The hats, the polos, the hoodies, and the shirts.
So I looked out today. The polos were sold out online today.
So that's 3 out of 4.
Polos,
sold out today.
rope hats, and that's been it.
So if we sell out of these shirts right here,
Yeah,
and the hoodies,
yeah, they have a hoodie. They have a hoodie in it.
Then we might do something really special for everybody.
Really, really special.
It might, maybe. But I feel like you know what we need to do? We need to sign off this pod and maybe unpack a couple things.
Look, I apologize.
Thank you.
I apologize that I made you feel that way.
That makes me feel a whole lot better.
Because truthfully, I was thinking more about the beach lake comparison when I was on what felt like a fucking ocean and a lake at the same time. And I'm thinking, what vibe am I actually trying to go? If I'm trying to pick a day to go do one thing, is it the style that Taylor was talking about, or is it going out on the boat with people? And so that's that's what had me thinking about. So I was like, is yesterday on the boat, would that be considered a lake vibe or the beach vibe? Because when I think of beach, I think of something different. So that brought me to life on your very incredible storytelling, because I was becoming one of those people that you had got last week. Nothing to do with the depth of who you are as a person. Speaking to the compliments of how well you tell a story. You can sell ice to an Eskimo. You know what I'm saying? But if that Eskimo actually knew who it was, like, oh man, he got me. But you do a phenomenal job. Like, you have an incredible skill set. And hang on, please.
Play it back for him, bro. No. You gotta play it back for him, bro.
Hang on. And the way I'm seeing it,
I feel
positive.
so bad for Charles.
The way
I can't imagine. That's gotta be tough. But you're apologizing for something that I didn't ask for an apology for.
You told me to apologize, and I feel like you took me out of context because you thought I was attacking you as a person.
Which, you're right. You know what? Here's the deal. We're good. It's all good. I'm not going to cry. I'm going to wait till I get in the car.
Hey, I love you.
I love you too. I'm hurt.
Sorry I brought out the fuzzies a little bit. I'm sorry I took away from the fuzzies of this podcast.
Episode 159. We almost had it. Oh, we almost made it? We almost made it. Episode 159. Fuck. We're so close. Pig?